No, are we? No, I meant we're live, guys. No, they can't hear you. I muted all of you. Stream out. Well, I just muted all of you. All right, everybody, go ahead and make your Twitter posts. Let people know that we're live. I'm gonna post on the Discord. Oh, dear God. I was not ready for today. I was not. All right, waiting on comments to come in. Garcia Angel first. Sweet Bean Bun Army was the second. Yeah, they came in. All of them came in. Because if I was streaming on my channel instead of Fat Dog, tell Carson to end his stream so I can watch this instead. Carson, end your stream so Sith Lord Revan can watch this instead. What? How? Why does it matter? Just stop watching his stream and watch us. We're more entertaining anyway. All right, I'm unmuting you guys, so everything that you say is going to be live. Just so you know. Alrighty. All right. Couple of things really quickly while I have the chance. Sorry that we're at a half an hour late. That is my fault. I'm taking the blame for this one. I don't care who says what. It's my fault, and because I said so, and that's all the reason you need. It's because I said so. Yeah.
I'm not convinced. Works for me.
Cool. It especially works for everyone else who doesn't have to deal with taking the blame. It's good for them. But essentially, things were delayed because I've been working on. There's so much stuff I was working on today. There's website stuff. Almost said the name. Project Slime stuff, and then wait, are we? It says it's offline for some of you. It says it's offline for me. I don't know. Am I live or not?
You're live.
You're live.
It says it's offline.
Now it says it's offline.
Yeah, I refresh and now it says it's offline.
It's offline. Yeah, you died. He's gonna give away something.
Starting again. Let's see if it comes back. Fuck this goddamn channel. Okay. Alright, so, can now be heard. It is showing live, finally. Frickin' heck, man. YouTube, fix your shit. Stop being a punk. It's the nicest way I can say it.
Fel, we were over this.
Yeah, stop being a fell, YouTube.
What did I do?
You tagged my wrong Twitter.
No, I did. No, it's what showed up on my end.
Everybody lowercase.
Well, that's on you.
Alrighty. Okay, I'm tagging everyone on Discord right now. The Sweet Bean Bun Army is back. Everybody make sure to tag Walker and tell him about the Sweet Bean Bun Army because he hasn't had enough of that already.
Oh my god, please stop inducing my personal hell.
Induce his personal hell, it's funny. Oh, god damn it! Why is Carson starting Destiny without...
It's fine.
Don't worry, I'm gonna yell at him for it too.
It's not okay.
Richie is very upset right now.
God damn it, Vex.
He couldn't have fucking waited until tomorrow?
No, he always streams right when no one can join him.
For those who are watching Carson's stream, please let him know that his timing could not be worse. Because the whole point was we were trying to fucking play this with him. We wanted to play Destiny with him. And when does he stream it? Right when we're doing the D&D campaign. Like a dummy.
Or just let him know that y'all are going to be tuning into this because, it's fucking entertaining as shit.
Which is weird because his Discord says he's running a Nuzlocke.
Or you should tell him that you're doing this because Sweet Bean Bun Army. So that's also a thing.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Sorry that we're late. There are reasons, and it's all my fault. All right.
It's not Fel's fault. Woo!
Not yet, at least.
Okay. So just so we can get this cleared, I muted all of them, so it's just me and you, audience. It's just me and you. Okay. Now hold on a second, audience. Now it's really just you and I. All right. So it's my fault that we're late, and I just wanted to clarify why. I was doing some work on the website, and I was also doing a lot of work on Project Cave. Almost said the name again. And then lastly but not least, there is a Log Horizon short that I was working on. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And quick update on the website. We have changed, at least for Slime 2, we're doing a test. We are using bit thingy. What is the bit thing? What is it called? BitChute. That's what we're using right now for... also, Zeno, thank you so much for the YouTube sub to my personal channel. That was very surprising. But we're using BitChute to stream episode 2 of Slime. So hopefully people who were having issues with Mega, hopefully those issues are fixed by us using BitChute. Now I'm going to return to the jolly gaggle of goofies. Yeah. The jolly gaggle of goofies. That's what I'm going to call them. There are worse names. Oh, and now I can't hear them because Discord has decided to be evil. Oh, I was like, wow, Discord did a thing. Y'all were like, y'all aren't talking, but I still see like green circles popping up. So, yeah. And now the audience can hear you too.
Oh, yay. Hey.
Hi.
Sweet.
I allow you to be heard.
Well, then follow the Twitter conversation at #SweetBeanBunArmy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that a thing? Are we doing a serious #SweetBeanBunArmy? Because I'm totally for it.
Check out Twitter, Richie!
I can't right now. I don't have a graphics card. I can't have too many things open at once or my computer will crash. I'm streaming.
I'm over here with my tomb fucking.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I will be raising money next month for I'm going to be talking to some people, and if I'm not able to acquire one soon, a graphics card, I'll be raising money for a new graphics card for my desktop because I don't have one at all. Carson, I'm not asking Carson to come play D&D. I'm just saying he should have played a different game instead of Destiny. I would have liked to help him, but whatever.
Carson plays fucking D&D. What the fuck?
Carson's an asshole, and yes, Carson does play D&D. He plays D&PD.
Yeah.
He's my little buddy. All right, so I hope you guys are all looking forward to the Log Horizon short. It may be coming out tonight, but I highly doubt it. It'll probably be tomorrow. I have to get Tony to look at it and make sure he's cool with it, even though I pretty much know that he's cool with it. And yeah. So there we go. You badgered Carson?
But why would you not mongoose him?
Yeah.
You want to badger? You know what? We have it. It hasn't happened enough. Let's properly badger Carson. If we're gonna do this, let's do it goddamn right.
Okay. He says he's playing Emerald, not Destiny.
Well,
that's probably how he sets it up as on Discord, because you can change what you're playing. Oh,
Yeah.
what the? We're actually whoa! I didn't know we were actually throwing him in.
I didn't either. I just got the notification. Okay.
Yeah.
I dragged him in. It's whether or not he answers.
If he doesn't answer, I'm removing him.
If he doesn't answer, then everybody goes and calls him a coward on his channel for not answering the call. Go call him a coward.
And I'm removing.
Oh, dang it! He's right here.
Why did you drag me into this?
Because I can.
But you're doing Dungeons and Dragons. I'm streaming.
Yeah, what are you streaming?
I'm doing my Pokemon Nuzlocke because Destiny 2 servers are down on PC.
Oh, thank God. Wait, you're playing on
Oh,
PC?
so you
I thought you
were
grabbed it
going
on
to do it
PS4
without
as
us.
well.
Huh?
I thought you grabbed it on PS4 as well.
No, I only have it on PC.
But still, you were going to play Destiny without us.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Fuck
I
you.
was. Okay.
Ew.
When?
Oh. I mean, you're not that far away. Give me a day. Give me a day. The golden dick needs testing.
I mean, a day. Not even gonna wine and dine him a little bit?
No. He said fuck. No, he didn't say sex. He didn't say make love. He said fucking. That's just basically come up in animalistic.
Richie.
Hey, speaking of which, Carson, say hi to the stream for a quick second.
Stream.
Science.
Oh, but no, I was gonna say my job as an editor for a bridge series. I said it would fuck me, but apparently it's literal now.
So here's the beautiful thing. Just so you know, the last line of episode 8 came in.
Tony told me.
Yeah. So I was supposed to let you know that, but I was busy with the website nonsense. So yeah.
Yeah.
Which
okay.
Yeah, that's why we weren't able to finish all the stuff that I was like, hey, this weekend, let's finish this. And then it didn't happen because website consumed my entire life. So there we go. Hi, Pyro. Everybody make sure to let Carson know, what you think of him in the comments.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what you think of him.
Come to my stream and say hi.
No.
Give me the views.
No. All right, first off, you're nowhere near important enough to drag viewers away from the Sweet Bean Bun Army. That's just not happening.
Exactly.
I mean, people don't like D&D, then they can come watch me.
Well, if they didn't like D&D, they shouldn't have been here in the first place. But
maybe they're just here to have fun.
I think you're seriously overestimating yourself. Like, you're not more popular than D&D, sir.
Carson, can I go with you?
I mean, you're totally welcome to join me.
Yeah, actually, can I jump on that bandwagon too?
What is going on?
Okay.
What is this?
All right, so Walker, we're killing off how many characters today?
I
just want to
done. I would just like to continue the session today.
Let's continue the session. Walker, you take over. Bye, Carson.
Start.
I was like, you mean start the session?
Yeah, start. You mean?
All
no,
right,
no,
yeah.
continuing
Bye.
the
I'm gonna
session
go back
from
to
last
killing my
week,
Pokemon.
last time.
Bye.
Yeah, go kill your Pokemon.
Coward.
Coward.
God, get out of here, Michael Vick.
God, I was really hoping he wouldn't answer, and then everybody would go over to his channel and give him shit. Damn
You
it!
expected him not to answer. What?
Oh, dude, he does that all the time. Yeah, absolutely. I expected
He
him not
answers
to answer.
every single time I try to talk to him.
Okay, Jared. Yes,
That's only because he likes you.
I understand that we can both have you, but Jared, you're my favorite.
I'm not sure how to take that. It sounds like you're trying to insult me, but it's not.
Anyway,
I wasn't trying to insult
you.
you.
You said you had announcements you needed to do, Richie?
I already did them. That's why I hung up on you guys.
Cool, great. So then we'll go ahead and do the thing.
Yeah. Because hearing you typing was very distracting, so I was like, I'm leaving the call.
Wasn't typing anything.
Somebody was typing very furiously about something, and I was like, nope, that's distracting, so I hung up.
Immediately everyone else begins typing. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hop us over to the next map while I get into an opening narrations.
You got it.
All right. So, after our last session where the party ended the trial of their final selection, they were able to successfully attain relics for each of them and turn them into the proctors for the examination, as well as slay a rather remarkable number of demons amongst the 5 of them, especially considering many did not survive the trial of final selection. The group then was, as the only surviving group after receiving their birds and being able to select a niche or they were given the opportunity to head to Fujinosai, which was the capital for the operations in this area, in order to report directly to the headquarters and receive their next mission assignment. After a few days' journey on the road, nothing eventful happening in regards to demons and whatnot, but many eventful things happening in the ways of quirky shenanigans. The party arrives in the bustling town of Fujinosai. City. Oh, I said town. The city of Fujinosai. And they are given directions at the road of where to report for the Demon Slayer Mission Center. huh? I am not playing any music.
I don't hear any music.
It's in the live stream.
My bad.
You're so glad that I was listening.
Damn it, Phil.
No, that's on me, not Phil. I didn't realize something was playing in the background, and because I stepped away, and then all of a sudden I'm like, "Oh shit, what's playing in the background?"
All right.
Because I had muted myself. Please continue.
You are given directions to the mission center in Fujinosa is the main road called Keep above the city proper. You are told to report there by your birds in order to receive your briefing, your debrief for the final selection, as well as being given your salaries for your first month as Demon Slayers. Additionally, they have advised you that you will receive further instructions upon arriving at the mission center, and thus they direct you that way. So I can either drag your tokens there, or y'all can walk there if you choose to go there. They advise you that the time to be present is at noon. There's still a bit of time before then if you would like to wander the city, but if you would prefer to report early and receive your mission briefing so you'll have more time to roam around the city, you're welcome to do that as well.
What time is it right now?
Currently the time is 9 a.m. So you have 3 hours before your debrief is scheduled. Like I said, you can arrive early and get the debrief out of the way so you can have more time to explore the city, or you can go ahead and explore the city now for a period of time and then report for your debrief.
No time like the present.
Let's go now.
Oh, I wanted to see the city. Fine, duty comes first.
Oh, all right.
Then tourism.
Then tourism.
Hey, this is the biggest city he's ever been to in his life.
This is the largest gathering. This is the largest gathering of people that that Hikaru has ever seen. It is a little unnerving.
Yeah, same for Reikoku. He's just like, shit. There's a lot of people. We'll have to kill any of them.
Like remember last time, like Hikaru was all like crazed and laughing and stuff, and now he's like trying to like squeeze into himself and make himself tiny. He's like, this is not comfortable to him.
And Reikoku is just like slack. His jaw's hanging open. He's just amazed at seeing all this shit.
Hikaru's trying to play the game of, can I walk through a crowd without touching anyone?
So you all report to the mission center.
He's essentially hiding behind Atsuko, like, protect me.
As you all arrive at the mission center, you are greeted with, a rather kind of Western design. It still has hints of Eastern architecture, but the mission center has the traditional sliding rice paper doors, and then inside is a large kind of waiting room, kind of similar to a Western, I guess the best way I can describe this is a Western hospital waiting room, but the only difference is that instead of like benches and chairs, there are just like kneeling mats and some cushions that you can sit on, placed in very precise areas all around the room. And at the far end is a reception desk that a woman is sitting behind. She has bright white hair and these glittering purple eyes, and she is just staring with a great big smile. And she's just like looking at you.
Hello, we are here to slay some demons.
Well, I was going to say we're here to hear about the mission, but yeah, that summarized what we do.
Agreed.
She just kind of like looks at Reikoku and just goes, "Aw, aren't you special?" And just looks to the rest of you and goes, "Now, we do have the mission debriefing available. I will have to reach out to the director because you all are a bit early. but it will not take much time to get the branch head down here and go over your debrief, as well as assigning you your next operation. And she steps away for a bit, and she's gone for roughly like 15 to 20 minutes.
Is there nowhere to perch in here?
There are no places to perch. It is like a solid flat ceiling. Like you would have to.
We're exposed.
Like you would have to
just get on the desk.
All I'm thinking is that he just takes one of the pillows for the chair.
I just stack all the pillows and perch on them.
Yeah.
Daisuke was sitting on his knees like, you know those pillows were for the rest of us, right?
Can I perch on one of you instead?
Sure, go ahead.
I think
Any
standing would be
elevation?
fine for me.
What'd you say?
I think she said standing. You said standing would be fine for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Was I cutting out?
You were just really quiet.
I will turn up my volume then.
I just handed cushions back to everybody. Sorry, just.
I was about to say, yeah, you might want to up the gain a bit.
Is that better?
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah. After 20 minutes, she gets back and she is followed behind by this man who is in not at all traditional garb for like a leader or anything like that. Like he is dressed in a similar demon slaying uniform to the rest of you, and he has this long haori that's more of a lab coat than anything else, and he just looks like really tired, like he's fallen asleep at his desk or something, and is just like fumbling for something in his pocket and looks at y'all and he goes, "Oh fuck, that was today. 1 second." And he keeps fumbling for the thing in his pocket, and he finally pulls out like a pack of cigarettes and a lighter, and he lights one and just goes, that's better, now I'm awake. Okay, debriefing, right?
Yes.
Man, that's my spirit animal.
Neat. And he just leads you all off to a room and just goes, so break it down for me. I understand you all survived the 7 days, you know, and he like does like a really like slow clap. He's like, good job. But
Sarcasm there.
I mean, you passed the basic requirement for joining our organization. I mean, you can pat yourself on the back, but I mean, you're here to kill demons, right? Why would you reward yourself with something like surviving 7 days? Anyway, and he like flips through some papers on his desk and is like, it's from what I understand, you encountered some demons in the forest.
Correct.
Right.
Yes.
Can you describe anything, or were there any key distinctions, any features about them?
They're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty distinctive.
He just writes down dead and also scribbles a few other notes to himself.
Actually, out of character, what did the demons look like?
Yeah.
So the first one the two that you encountered on the bridge, one was very lanky and kind of had like the bone spikes extending out of his body, and had sharp kind of fangs, almost like a vampire. Whereas the second demon, the one that was across the bridge, was more of a hulking mass of flesh that had these very narrow eyes and almost shark-like teeth.
That's the one I put the legs on.
Hikaru does a really good job. Hikaru does a really great job of describing the demon that was by the house.
At the mention of like this kind of like sinewy flayed demon, like he kind of takes interest and starts taking a few notes to himself.
Boy and land shark.
Yeah, because the third demon is the one that was by the house. So when Hikaru starts describing the third demon, he starts taking more interest and starts taking like actual notes on what he's saying. And he says, "So about this house, how many objects inside would you say there were?
Well, there were tons. For example, there were the books and the scrolls.
There was also a bed and a campfire.
He kind of cocks an eye at that. He's like, a campfire inside a house?
Fireplace. Fireplace.
Well, like a
Fireplace.
Oh, that's what they call that?
Yeah. What?
What do you think they were called?
Like,
I mean, it's just a stack of wood on fire. I don't see any difference from a campfire.
is this in character or out of character?
That was very in character.
It started out of character, but it delved into in character. I just forgot what a fireplace was for a minute.
I feel like Kazu legitimately doesn't care. It's just like, fireplace, campfire, they're both fire and sticks, who gives a shit?
Alright, Kazu, here's the main difference.
He's very much when he's
Sorry, I keep calling him Kazu, but I keep forgetting that his first name is actually Tenchi. I'm sorry.
It's fine. He doesn't really care.
One is inside, the other is not.
Tenchi, here's the most important difference. A campfire, you have a large enough area to put a roasting spit over, which you can roast your enemies until they give you information.
That's not edgy.
That is very specific.
The other guy just, like, the guy across the table from you just nods, like, in understanding of what the hell you're talking about.
That was
the guy briefing us.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
no,
there,
when he's
so
talking
anyway,
about
there's
hauling
lots
someone
of
over a
stuff.
fire spit, he's just like
It's
So
also very useful for endurance training.
So he takes notes of how much stuff there was, and he goes, "All right, interesting enough. Tell me, the demon that you encountered by the house, he didn't have any markings in his eyes, did he?"
did he?
I would know.
He did not.
Nope.
As you note that, he just kind of goes, "Damn it."
Is there something the matter?
You looking for a specific demon or something?
Well, I mean, all of us are looking for specific demons in our own right. Nobody joins for fun.
Look, guys, his name is Inigo Montoya. A demon killed his father. He must prepare to die. That was
Thank God that was out of character.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would have uncovered some dark backstory. No, I'm kidding.
Who said it was out of character? No, I'm kidding.
That's a dark backstory.
Yes, in this alternate universe, Japan in 1920, they've already
There's a man
huge
named-
success worldwide.
There's an Inigo Montoya Matsuri.
A samurai killed his father. He has to die.
I hate to bother you, but you do not have 6 fingers on your hand. I'm wondering now if maybe that's a thing. He's looking for. He's gonna start doing that.
Looking
You have
for a
6 fingers on your
demon?
6-finger demon. Hikaru's looking for a 6-finger demon. Did you kill my family? Did you kill my family?
I don't know what they look like.
Depends. But he just kind of looks.
They look
over
like
y'all
me,
and-
but prettier.
He looks over y'all and just goes, I mean, it doesn't surprise me that y'all don't know. You've just kind of joined up, but there are a lot of powerful demons out there. Did any of your teachers actually go over blood demon arts?
I have a vague memory of him reading a book about that.
Can I roll history to see if my sister would have said anything about it?
Different demons.
You can.
Different special demons can have different special powers.
I mean, yeah.
That
Hawk,
is
you want
his-
to roll history to see if you know it.
That is his in-character summary, by the way. Different special demons have different special powers.
23, Walker.
I mean, your family are not demon slayers by trade, but your sister has definitely mentioned it once before as just like a really annoying thing that she's encountered once.
Okay.
She said that those kind of like opponents are very difficult to deal with. And it for you to best avoid them. Like, she kind of singled you out on that one.
Just like the man who gave out candy to movie theater.
Okay.
We don't have those. Never mind.
Yeah. I was about to say, Anything from Atsuko or Daisuke?
I was gonna see. Can I make a history check if my sensei would have brought it up?
Any of you can make a history check if you feel like it is something that your character would not know. Since it has been pre-established that Kazu and Hikaru know some things rather vaguely.
I mean, that scroll that I.
It might just be he doesn't remember it at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, you did have the scroll. Was that your first time hearing about a demon?
Yes.
Okay, so then he kind of like looks at y'all as honestly at this point, Hikaru's given the most apt description of this whatsoever. Just looks at the rest of you and goes, yeah. Basically demons with a higher concentration of it's yeah, but well, it's harder to describe than that. We're still trying to pin down the source, but basically all demons seem to have this unique blood strain within them. And those that have higher concentration have access to powers that normal demons do not. You know, normal demons can be taken down by you lot to the base rank of our organization, whereas those with blood demon arts can give, well, even someone like me a run for their money, depending on the demon.
Sorry, that was out of character. I was stretching.
Out of character, so I'm guessing the scroll wouldn't work for information or history.
It is just a historical retelling. You can consult it for, like, information about your ancestor, but it does not have any specific information about like demon movements or anything like that. It just seems to relate to this ancestor on his mission and that one demon art.
God damn it. I heard scroll and my mind immediately went to Marvel and I'm like, the guy is a scroll! Kill him!
No.
Secret invasion. Here in Demon Slayer.
But he looks over y'all and just goes, as far as blood demon arts go, there are a batch of demons that reside at the top, the very top. And they're what's referred to as the 12...
Moon somethings.
Yeah, the 12 moons. And there's upper and lower, 6 of each. And they're basically... The lower moons are strong enough to give, well, to kill a couple different upper ranks, and the upper moons are strong enough to even kill a Hashira. Or pillar. I'm not gonna tell you how to say it. And he kind of like scratches his head and he goes, so that's just the basic information rundown. Since y'all didn't know that, I may have to reevaluate your mission assignment. But rest assured, it will be something that I think the 5 of you will be able to handle.
I'm sorry. I haven't paying attention. Are you saying we're going after one of these moons?
What? God, no.
Okay.
He just looks over y'all and he's like, y'all are like rank 10s. Why the hell would I send you after an upper or lower moon?
Hikaru is visibly disappointed.
So is Reikoku.
He
kind of slumps a little bit.
Tenchi's half paying attention.
I mean, as much fun as it would be to mess with my older sister by sending some of her new recruits to their very untimely demise, I feel like it's something I shouldn't do as an administrator for the Demon Slayer organization.
Yeah, it seems like a PR nightmare.
Unfortunately, yeah, we do have superiors we have to report to, so... If we want to keep upping the budget, we got to make sure she's showing systematic results, and if we just keep having a lot of turnover, that's not really going to do well for us.
Hikaru's getting more bored and sits down.
He was standing this entire time?
He was standing right behind her the entire time.
Just gonna...
I thought we sat down.
No, he's been standing behind Atsuko. Like, You put him in the middle of a city. A boy from the mountains got thrown into the city. He was walking behind Atsuko, holding the back of her haori like he was Zenitsu and she was Tanjiro.
No, I thought when we came out of the briefing room, we all sat down.
No.
I mean, none of you declared that you sat down.
I did. I made a pillow fort. Or pillow.
Yeah.
Well, no, you perched in the previous room. When he pulled you off into the side conference room, none of you said that you sat down.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Hikaru is in an unfamiliar territory surrounded by people he doesn't know. You think he's gonna just chill and relax?
I don't know Hikaru.
Which one of you's a demon? I'll kill you.
I'll kill you all!
I mean,
Anyway.
my hand's been on my sword the entire time.
Nope. He just kind of like... This guy is just completely relaxed. Like, he has no concern about any of you all being as tense as you are. He just doesn't care. Like, he has no go.
I like Hikaru's getting bored of the conversation and is like, you know what? He's gonna sit down, and then if the conversation continues, he's gonna pass out.
It's like, so then what do you have for us that's
Right now, your paychecks, your uniforms, and your weapons.
We get paid?
Yeah. I mean, time long ago was it
It's
Slayer organization operated outside of the government's agency, but with the changing over of family heads, some got a smarter business sense and decided that it'd be easier to, pay for all the resources that we need by actually getting government work.
Since Demon Slayer takes place in the late 1800s, early
Taisho
1900s of the Taisho period, how far after Demon Slayer, or is this actually during the same time as Demon Slayer?
This is like it is during the same time frame, different universe. So
I get that we were on different universe. I didn't know if there was a change in time. Like,
it's still the Taisho
how many
period.
automobiles should we be worried about? Am I basically going to see a demon with 4 wheels and try and attack it? That's kind of the question.
I mean, y'all haven't seen an automobile
yet. Okay.
Like, there's the main street that kind of leads, which is more of a walking path. Like, it is not designed for vehicle traffic. The rest of the city, however, is a bit of a different beast entirely.
All right.
And he just looks over all y'all and he goes, "Yeah, we all get paid. Your salary is determined on rank. Rank is determined by how many missions or demons you slay. So,
Question, DM: is it coin money or paper money?
both?
Shit, that's actually a good question because
Or
I feel
demon
like
money.
I feel like he wouldn't just hand you all each
Because
yen
it's
bill.
because
send
it's
you
going
on
to
your way.
straight up, because whether it's paper or coin is going to determine how Hikaru reacts to this.
Flip a coin.
Fair enough. I'd say that
Heads.
the
If it's heads, you have to follow your heart.
I feel like since it is y'all are the lower ranks and your starting salary is essentially like right now you're being gifted your salary, but each increment of your salary is based on successful mission. You're 100 yen, he'd probably just give you that in coins, honestly. Like
Okay.
a couple like 25 to 50 yen coins.
We got paid $1, everybody. Welcome to the sweatshops.
Yay.
That's what
I
100
mean,
yen is.
This is like
No,
the
wait,
19
100 yen. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
100
back-
yen
back
is a
in-
penny.
Well, back in this time, it would have actually been pretty tantamount to about $1. But back for this era, it was.
We can buy 1 mochi.
About how much is that in US?
Okay, let me just put it this way: like 1,000 yen back then could have bought you like a shitload of rice or eggs or anything that you would need for like a home amenity.
If you want to know the actual exchange rate, 100 yen is equal to a penny.
No, I get that. I'm not saying about the exchange rate. I'm saying the exchange...
Hold on. What I'm saying to them, 100 yen is equal to about $1. So what you do with the exchange rate for Japanese, you just move a decimal 2 places to the left.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about like historically, like when that.
Yeah,
time-
historically.
Yeah,
I'm talking
I
about
understand he
inflation.
was talking about historically, but I'm explaining for one person here and then the rest of the chat that might be curious.
Inflation's a bitch, everybody.
Yeah, it
Let's
is.
just put it that way.
Move the decimal two places to the left. That's how much it goes from yen to dollars.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he gives y'all 100 yen in coins. Because at this point, y'all aren't making enough money to get bills. At that point, then Hikaru will be absolutely fucking baffled.
This is the most money I've ever held.
Probably.
So I literally got a coin. So I literally got a coin, right?
You get a pouch of coins.
A pouch of coins?
Pouch of coins?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's for the group, right? Because
Each of
100 yen,
each of you gets
100 yen is literally a coin, not a bunch of coins. It's a coin.
Richie, what part of different universe do you not understand?
Look here, sir.
So each of us gets a pouch.
Even in the alternate universe, I want facts to be facts.
He could pay you in peeps. He could pay you in stacks of straw for a
You know what? He pays you in 101.
I don't care if they're bills. I don't care if they're bills. It's just, it's only going to be one thing that he looks at. God damn it, people. All right, fuck it. I'm not going to do what I was planning on doing.
He gives you a pouch of 101 yen coin.
Okay, he tosses it to the side. He doesn't care.
Okay.
Like tosses it to puts it to
Like
your
he
side,
throws it. He
like,
throws it
toss
away. He has no concept of money.
No, I'll take it. Atsuko just picks it up and takes it.
He's
and
like,
just,
this can't
carry
fill
it.
his stomach, so he doesn't care.
I'll take it. Atsuko
Does he actually say that?
No, he didn't say
No.
anything. He just looks at it,
Okay.
sniffs it,
Daisuke will look at.
looks
Aren't
at
you
it,
taking
sniffs it,
money?
tries to bite one. He goes, well, this is just useless, and tosses it to the ground.
Atsuko picks it up and she'll just keep it, just in case.
Daisuke will look at him. You know you use that to buy food, right?
What?
Unless it is
Stupid.
like
You just
wait,
go
no,
kill
wait,
your
truck-
own food and eat it and
No,
cook
no,
it.
No. We're in the city. You can go have someone cook for you.
Hikaru, please don't kill someone's dog.
Yeah, that would be really inconvenient.
Yeah,
Okay.
please don't kill my dog.
Most of the animals within cities are pets.
They also don't seem to have enough meat
Okay,
to eat
cats
anyway.
are fine. Cats are fine. Good to know.
That's okay. I'll just take it to him.
No, cats are
He'll
pigs.
complain. He'll complain about not getting something later.
No, actually, he's
Okay.
going to go out into the forest, kill, and make his own food.
I'm
That's...
not talking about food.
Oh, okay.
She's talking about shopping.
Shopping.
Equipment.
He again, he doesn't care about any of this stuff. He was raised on a mountain. Basically, anything that he needs, he can make. This is just a really scary place that he wants to leave as fast as possible. There's too many
So
people.
then Atsuko has 200.
It's really,
Yep, yes,
really
you do.
weird.
Yay!
Yes, you do.
Sweet.
So much for
on
the
that,
sweet bean bun. The ship is dissolved, apparently.
on that note,
No, she's gonna.
how so? She's holding your money for you.
No, she's just like, I have all this money. Fuck this guy. I'm like, God.
Safekeeping.
It's called
Like,
marriage.
no.
Anyway, he oh god.
You're
money,
not
the man
wrong.
doesn't know what to do.
You
No
are not
comment.
wrong, sir.
Keeping.
On that
Please
note,
save the money.
he looks across all of you and just looks honestly at like Atsuko and Daisuke and just goes, which one of you wants the map?
I'll take the map.
Is it a map of the city or is it a map of this the general like?
It's a map of the city.
Then yeah, he doesn't. Then no. The immediate thing that he looked for, that Hikaru looked for, is where the nearest exit out of the city was.
So who's taking the map?
I was.
Okay. Hold on. Please.
And he just looks at y'all and goes, so yeah, you'll receive your mission a bit later, but in the meantime, feel free to roam around the city. I do recommend you all getting acquainted with this, as this is more or less
In the middle of that, Hikaru goes, okay, bye, walks out, jumps up on the roof, and immediately proceeds to head out of the city as fast as humanly possible.
Well, I guess we're getting a new party member.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
The guy just looks at y'all and just goes, "This is fine."
No, he just hops from roof to roof, roof to roof, roof to roof. He'll come back when it's time, but like, he's not dealing with the city stuff. No.
Anyway, he just looks at the rest of y'all and just goes, right. So essentially, we are operating for District 7, and we all basically report to a pillar. That's the way they've decided to divide this. Divide the whole country into districts and slap a pillar on it. You know, fun stuff.
Interesting.
But yeah, you'll want to get acquainted with the swordsmith in town, as well as merchant, seamstress. Maybe you can get acquainted with the sensei. She's kind of eccentric. And definitely try and, you know, just wander about, have some fun, eat some ramen, do kid things.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah, and he just kind of like nods at y'all and just kind of waves you out.
5 minutes after they left, Hikaru returns, realizing, oh my fucking god, I can't be by myself in this giant area. And realizes they're all gone and just goes into a corner and just kind of huddles in a corner.
I mean, they're all still in the building.
No, I said 5 minutes after they leave. That's when Hikaru comes back.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, if the group decides to wait around, that's up. Spread out. That's up to them too.
Well, he said 5 minutes after we leave, so clearly we're gone.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've left the building, yes, but if you decide to wait outside the building, that's a different thing.
I mean, we can't just leave a man that doesn't know where the hell he's at, so...
But we have no idea what direction he ran off in.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's up to you what your characters would do. If your characters are just like, fuck it, let's go explore the city,
What if I use
do that.
sense of smell? Like...
Yeah, make a perception check.
Yeah.
Then you return back to the place to find me just huddled in a corner. Too many people, too many people.
Well, she has to roll first.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terribly hard to pick up the scent.
Yeah.
I apologize, I haven't had a bath in a moment.
Do we just want to go get an inn and rest? Would that make you feel better?
Who's he talking to?
You.
You guys haven't found me. She just picked up my scent.
So I'm gonna like go and find him. You guys can follow if you like, but if not,
well, we might as well.
Atsuko, I was actually gonna.
Okay.
Was that all?
Atsuko, I was also going to ask you for your help on something.
Oh.
I wanted to pick up some gifts for my little brother and sisters. I don't know about this shopping thing.
Oh.
You have brothers and sisters?
5.
Wow.
Goodness. Well, I'm only child, so I'm not really,
This is
an older sister, but I guess I can help you once we can find him.
Thank you. This is also my my first time at a city this big.
No worries. So she goes off to, follow the scent.
I guess I'll follow her and make sure she doesn't get assassinated.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, Salty Rick Nori!
Daisuke will follow because he also has the map.
And to answer some questions real quick. Carl Hannibal de los Reyes. Yes, they created their own characters. No, it does not take place within the canon storyline.
Yo, I just got fan art of Atsuko. Yo, I love it!
You just got what?
It's a rough sketch fan art of Atsuko.
Share it with the group. How dare you?
Okay, so instead of
sorry,
quickly,
sorry.
instead of being on headed back, could I just be like stuck on a ceiling somewhere, just hugging my legs, everybody's staring, and I'm just like on the verge of tears. Like, there's too many people. This is far too much. Overload. Kind of like a cat in a way.
I mean, I feel like it was honestly like, you were jumping rooftop to rooftop. You saw this really weird looking tree. You jumped on top of it, and then everyone started shouting at you for some reason, and there's a bunch of wire tree, and you don't know why they're yelling.
I like that.
So, Atsuko,
so when they show up, am I yelling back at them?
Essentially, like, it perched upon the tower in a series of power lines.
Like, Hikaru, get down from there!
No!
Hold on.
I'm not going to hurt you!
Hold on, that's a very skinny tree. I'll climb up and help you.
Actually, man, you might not want to do that.
It's okay. I'm used to being on top of things.
It's safe up here.
You either get down from there, or I'm chopping it down.
Like, as you say that, like, you just cause a giant uproar all the people around you, and you actually hear a whistle blowing as a minister starts to approach you.
Daisuke is like, why did you say that?
I wasn't going to!
Walker, what do I need to roll to climb? I'm gonna try and help them down.
It's safe up here! There's not
I'm
people!
trying to calm down everybody who's, like, yelling at me.
First off, Reikoku, roll athletics, and Atsuko, you're gonna have to roll persuasion.
Oh,
because you are
have to roll
quelling the
against,
masses.
Right? Oh, okay, she's not trying to persuade me, she's trying to persuade the masses. Okay, good.
Because at this point, she has declared her intent to cut down a power line, and people are not having it.
Acrobatics or athletics? I couldn't hear you.
Athletics.
Okay.
Because you're climbing. There's not really a lot of handhold for you
19.
to flip off of. Yeah, this is not the first time you've climbed a skinny tree.
All right, come on, friend. We'll get you somewhere nice and safe with meat.
No.
There's mine. I rolled persuasion.
Look, you're exposed here. You
Too many people. Too many people. Too many people.
Wait, if you don't see the people, can you walk?
I can feel the people.
If I knock you out and carry you, will that be okay?
Good luck.
Slowly getting tempted.
Like, he was already on edge. He's already on edge. Now he shifted his focus completely to you. This is where we're going to start discovering a little bit about Hikaru. All of his pores have essentially opened, and he is clearly paying attention to you. Any subtle movement, he's going to feel through his skin and react.
Alright, cool, a distraction. I'd like to tie him up with my wires.
Wait, I did the persuasion.
You have calmed the masses. Like, you have convinced the people that it was not your actual intention to cut this down. You were just making a threat, and as such, the official just kind of like has calmed his beef with you, but not with your group. He is like, you need to get him down from there right now.
We're trying.
He's scared of heights. I'm trying to get him down.
It has nothing to do with heights. I'm scared of people. Masses of people.
Okay, can I like persuade
Or are you just saying
him,
that to the guy?
Walk away, like
Saying that
go
to the guy.
away.
Oh, okay.
From this. Can I persuade them?
Somebody was apparently gonna attack me with a cord or a wire of some sort.
Kazu was presenting the option that he could restrain you with his wire strings.
You might as well do that.
If it's to jump off and try and make it towards another rooftop in order to avoid getting captured, is that athletics or acrobatics that I would need?
It's going to be a saving throw because
okay.
this is actually a technique that Kazu has.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
So while that's happening, I'll post the.
Screw you, Kazu.
I didn't think I was pulling out this technique, but okay. Oh right, it was move to spells.
Oh well, it's a PDF.
Yeah, everyone told me to move it to spells, so I moved it to
I forgot you actually did it though.
So what is it, a dex-based
I'll
save?
go ahead and uncheck the description because there's certain. It is a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
All right.
All right then, make it.
Okay. What is your attack?
There's no attack.
It's
It's
a
just a
save.
DC.
Oh, it's a save. 19 plus 3. 22. Did I save?
I forget what's it based on.
It has a base
All
DC
right,
if your wisdom stuff is higher than.
Let's see, a proficiency plus wisdom. No, he made it.
Yeah. Hey, be glad it wasn't dex. I get a +6 on my save for that. That would have been crazy. But yeah, that's a 22. So what happened, DM?
Essentially what happens in the situation, as you hear kind of like in and out of the situation, you feel slight vibrations in the air as a very deft maneuver encircles strings all around you. Oh shit, I just realized something.
What?
Reikoku's also technically in the way.
So it missed me, but Reikoku has to save as well.
In that case, I wouldn't have done that. I would have just targeted him specifically with the attack.
Hold on, let me read over this real quick. Okay, no, it is one creature.
Okay.
One creature.
Oh, thank God.
I still made it. I still made it.
As they close in around you, like as they encircle your body, you're able to kind of slip through them rather effortlessly. Here comes the question though. There is not a lot of room to maneuver post.
While he's in the air.
So are you?
I'm hopping off the post to the nearest roof. Like, can I say that I skittered?
Okay, now you need to make an acrobatics or athletics.
I was gonna say, can I say that I climbed up a little bit higher, and as they wrapped themselves around the pole, I turned backwards as if I'm kind of in the beginning stages of a backflip, and I pushed with my legs off to propel me towards the nearest roof.
Walker, can I try and wrap him with my chain as he tries to jump away?
Jesus Christ! Okay, I'm just gonna die, apparently.
Okay, here's what's gonna happen. If you do this is gonna be a contested roll because you're gonna be grappling him while acrobatics to leap somewhere else.
Okay.
Doesn't Richie need to make a roll with his, like, as well?
Both of them would need to make a roll, and this is going to be contested, basically.
Okay, what am I contesting? My athletics?
It would be acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you want to use. For Reikoku, it will be. This is.
I'll take acrobatics.
You said you're launching out with your chain, right?
Yeah. So,
this is a grapple. This is gonna have to be athletics.
For him, it's gonna have to be athletics. For me, it's gonna be acrobatics, right?
Correct.
You can use either one, Richie.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
when you're escaping a grapple, it's acrobatics or athletics.
18 and 6 is 24.
yeah, I got a 19. He beat it.
My God.
Dude, I have a +6 to my acrobatics. Of course, I was gonna take that.
You land on the closest nearby build. What do you do?
Well, considering that they just tried to catch me with string and chains, I'm gonna run away.
Okay.
Daisuke.
I thought these guys were my friends. Now, not so much.
Reikoku just calls out, "I'm trying to help you."
Reikoku, it's pointless at the time.
At this point, at this point, I'm speeding away on all fours.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah.
Daisuke, it's officer. I'm so sorry about my friend.
He's not fond of crowded people.
He is just like absolutely done with this situation. He just goes, "Settle your business," and just walks off.
At this point, Tenchi jumps down and is like, well, we got him off the pole.
Well, and he probably won't be coming back.
You got him off the pole, but now he's lost in the middle of the city.
I mean, he was lost already.
Yeah, now he's in a panic.
He's always been in a panic. He's been in a panic since we got here.
Barely controlled panic. Now it's completely uncontrolled.
Uncontrolled.
Yeah, it's... why did you do that?
Daisuke, don't worry about it. We'll find him eventually. We
Yeah,
just gotta keep calm and just relax.
DM, is there an area of the city that looks kind of that's like, is there like a park area that or something where there's a little less people, a little more foliage?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Good. The nearest one is where he's headed to. He's gonna make a fire.
Okay.
Yeah, he's basically right back to survival mode. He's gonna make a small little campfire and start going hunting for his food. Survival instincts have kicked in. His head isn't like he's already past the point of rational thought being able to do anything. He's just entered wilderness survival mode.
Okay.
I like how Salty's like, Atsuko, stick him. I'm not gonna hurt the poor boy. Are you crazy? He's like already panicked enough. Like.
Well, this raises a question then,
yeah.
Because well, I have to determine where you all determine where the closest place to you would be. So let me take a look at a few things real quick.
Again, DM, just going off of flavor, just going off the general flavor of like he would sense whether he got captured by them or not. He would have felt like these attacks coming because of his skin.
No, I'm not saying that.
So,
what I'm saying is.
So he immediately goes back into just basic default animalistic survival mode.
No, I get that. What I was saying is that's not what I was saying. What I'm saying is like I have to determine your initial location from the pole.
No. I understood that. I'm just trying to explain for both you and the audience why I did what I did.
Understood.
I figured you got it, but just in case, I wanted to make sure the audience understood. This is a boy who was raised in the wilderness pretty much by himself, and now he's surrounded by people. This is not comfortable.
Let me see, because I actually have a grid of the power lines here. So that's the closest one to, well, given the range he went, that's the closest one to the mission center.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna like place my hand on Reikoku's shoulder and be like,
Hold on.
oh my gosh.
Don't worry about it. We'll get back to that.
We'll get back to what?
We'll focus on everyone else.
What were you?
Just because we've kind of.
So I'm gonna place a hand on Reikoku's shoulder and be like, relax.
Just gonna
We'll go out
right
shopping
there.
for your siblings, and then we'll search for him again.
All right,
It's not going to be hard.
By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and move y'all to where the power has been, which is right here.
Okay.
Cool.
See you over there.
Before we like, oh, you just moved me. Okay. Well, you know
Okay,
what?
so
This is where y'all would have been.
There's a zoom out. I need to zoom out real quick just to freaking figure out where am I?
He's not far. You're not far, but I'm gonna use my perception check. Just to
Oh, there I am. Okay, I'm all the way out there.
So does anyone want to open the map?
Daisuke's gonna open the map.
Wait, I want to do a
Great.
perception check real quick. No, don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, go make your perception check. I've been hovering over this click button for so long.
Daisuke's had the map. Jeez.
Just so you guys
Perception
understand, he
check,
bolted
24.
like a scared cat.
What are you looking for?
Got it.
Making sure he didn't go too far.
He went a ways. Like, it's not far, but
It's not
you'd have to
close either.
backtrack a bit. You have to go up the road you came a bit.
Also, I may have dived into water.
He's gonna run at least until he thinks he's lost us.
Well, at least you'll smell better.
No, I'm gonna run until I think that there's. I'm gonna run until I get to the point where there's less and less people, and then I'm gonna go hunting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that you have opened the map, Daisuke, I'm gonna go ahead and reveal all the locations.
Salty Rick, that is not incorrect. Lure him with food would work.
Ah, shit! It didn't go where I wanted it to go.
Good job. You deserve a cookie. How did I get the?
I really. Okay, hold on.
You
Let me
should
go
lure
ahead
him with
and-
cookies. That might work.
Shit, that's not what I want to do. God fucking damn it. Okay.
By the way, guys, if you are liking, I did link to this before, but if you guys are liking the background music that I am using for us right now, it is Demon Slayer Lo-Fi Hip Hop.
There, I am gonna go ahead and fix this because. Oh wait, duh.
No idea where everybody's at. Okay, there it is.
Fixed it because I remembered that there's a front and back layer to map.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Oh my
Now
god,
the
wait,
location's
where did I end up? Oh god.
Butterfly.
That's why I was cackling like a madman.
Yes!
Oh, joy.
Please tell me some of the people have moved there. It's like,
You'll find out in a bit.
okay.
There must be a lot of
They show up,
butterflies
I'm breathing into a gourd.
Daisuke.
They're like, are you
Alright.
trading? No, it's a panic attack.
All right. So the party is now divided. We're gonna go ahead and go round robin. First, we're gonna start with Daisuke. Daisuke, what do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna look at the others. Like, okay, so he ran in this direction. Do we want to follow? Like, make sure he's okay? He's talking to the rest of the group.
Even
well,
if we go and follow
what-
him, he might be freaked out and run away even more.
Well, what's in that area? Looks
Well,
at map.
I mean, well, judging from the map, he ran in the direction of like the information center. Maybe a little further.
Knowing the level of his urban panic, he's probably going out further. What's beyond that?
It looks like there's an estate.
What type of
Oh
estate?
god. Oh god, please tell me he's not actually gonna kill someone's dog.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Well, let's
well,
hope
maybe
not.
after what you guys did to him, he might.
Richie, you're not here. You don't get a say.
So, how about this? Why don't I go find him and you guys go do something? Reikoku, we'll look for some things for your siblings later.
I mean, are you sure you want to go by yourself?
I think I'll be fine.
Okay, maybe we should find a place for the night, at least. Well, where do you want to meet back up then, if you do find him?
Well, what's the closest place?
Maybe we should get an inn first and then split up.
Yeah, let's get to an inn and then get that taken.
Can I look at the map?
That's
Yeah.
Yes, you can. All of you can look at the map.
I want to roll to see if I can see where the shadiest, creepiest looking area is. Find
We're
the
not
creepiest
going.
looking hotel.
We're
not going to the shady, creepy inn.
just do like one of those anime cutaways. Just like
I mean,
this
do you
fallen
want to
in.
roll for it? Do you actually want to try?
Maybe. Yes.
Go for it.
What do I need to roll? Investigation.
Yeah, investigation because you're looking at the map.
16.
You get the distinction that it is in and around the area outside the eastern wall, past the Sakurai Theater.
Yes. This area looks good, and
We're not going there.
We're not going to go there. Let me see that map.
As soon as he said,
We need somewhere that's not crazy, not scary. We need something nice, soothing, maybe a hot spring somewhere.
we have 100 yen apiece. That's a lot of money.
I mean, do you want to roll for hot spring?
I mean, yeah, let's do it. What is that?
That's going to also be an investigation because you're looking at a map.
Okay. That thing's way over here. Let me put it on my third monitor. There we go.
Not great. You can't really get a sense of the map. A lot of things aren't really characterized as they should be. You get a sense that, like, there are different sections of the city. Like, the area outside the eastern wall is kind of a little bit more seedy. The area past the northern wall is kind of regular. The area inside the walls is very upbeat. And the areas kind of to the south are more rural.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Okay.
Might check in as well. I'm familiar with hot springs. Just someone in my village.
I mean, if you want to.
Same roll.
Literally the same roll. You just squint at it really hard.
He's about to like rip the map. She's so irritated.
Okay.
I got the exact same roll again. Also, another 16.
Give me that.
Yeah.
Hold on. I know hot springs.
You can find 2. One seems to be concentrated up in this area. There seems to be like a little hot springs in past the house that is marked on your map as Sensei Anahaisha. Sensei Anahaisha. I can't fucking pronounce this name. It's like Western and Eastern at the same time. It doesn't make any sense to me.
And the other?
The other is a little south past what is marked on your map as the Hajime Dojo.
I pointed those out there. It seems like there's 2 right here.
I'll go ahead and take the other.
Wow, all of you guys just talk at the same time.
It seems like there's one right here.
And that one's in the direction we're heading.
Let's go there. That might be the best.
And it's probably got a lot less people than the place down here.
Yeah.
Right, so let's get going.
Okay. You all head to the Northern Hot Springs Inn. And as you arrive, it is quaint. It's pretty small. The one thing that does stand out to you is that, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of privacy at the hot springs because it kind of just opens right up into farmland at the back.
Huh.
Like there's a wall, but it's not like a great wall.
I mean,
It's just kind of there.
if you had some snow, it's just like home. I like this place.
I guess we're staying.
It's up to you. Oh, I'm not the one voting.
I mean,
It's rustic. It might appeal to Hikaru. Getting him back.
You do have a point.
it's definitely quiet.
Like I said, it reminds me of my village. I like it.
I'm fine with this place.
Yeah, we'll stay here. You go ahead. We'll get the room.
You got it.
And thus the party splits a second time.
And the
Party split immediately.
Party's about to split a 3rd time. Because I'm gonna sneak and follow.
Okay, that's gonna be a contested roll. Stealth versus perception.
And her perception.
He's paranoid, okay? He's like, one person's alone, they're gonna get killed.
And she's gonna have advantage because technically she's tracking him with her sense of smell.
Okay.
My smell is unstoppable.
Wait. 22 though.
Oh no, the enemy. Hello.
Hold on, I just realized something that I need to double check.
That was proficient in Dex. I mean, not Dex,
Yeah.
Stealth.
That's what I'm checking right now. Give me a moment. Because this could turn out poorly for both of you.
Great.
Oh joy. Are we gonna die before we even get started on our first mission?
Hey, I'm not the one who fucking decided to do this. Intuition, okay, you're proficient in intelligence and charisma checks and saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
You have advantage on all stealth checks related to moving without drawing attention.
Okay.
As an intuition-based sense. God shit. So yeah, both of you have advantage.
What did he say? He cut
Both
out.
of you have advantage.
Okay, that's pretty good. My first natty 20 of the night. Bodes well for my players. Thank you, advantage. So it's a 24 total after the natty 20 walker.
Gotcha. Atsuko, you're gonna need to roll perception.
You got it. Perception.
And we're gonna take the tire of the 2 rolls. Not high enough! High enough to find Hikaru, not high enough to notice that Reikoku was tailing you at a respectable distance.
Can't smell the smells coming from behind you.
Not great, at least.
Great.
It's you're going into the wind. That's why you can smell. I don't know.
That's how we'll sure.
We'll go with that. Yeah.
I'm downwind to her, and she's downwind of him.
All right, so you all arrive, kind of a little separately. We'll go ahead and put you back here a bit. Like, how much distance are you keeping?
Line of sight, but if possible, I'm gonna try and stick to the trees.
Okay, how much line of sight?
I'm about to say, are there any trees?
There are a fuck ton.
Yeah, cool.
This whole place is loaded with wisteria trees. Like, there are dozens of them. All inside and outside the perimeter of the estate.
I'm giving her a couple 100 yards, just as long as I can actually see her.
Okay.
And I'm just, like I said, if possible, I'm going to try and, like, stick to the trees, like, maybe actually be in the trees.
Okay, so while that's happening, we're going to go ahead and pick up real quick. So as you essentially bolted is when they were discussing this map shit and getting their in. So at this point, I would say that your fire is going pretty good. It depends on how much you're trying to fuel it before you go hunting.
Okay. Not much. Just
Okay.
making a modest fire. I'm not like trying to fucking build a bonfire that's like the size of me. No,
Okay. Are you doing this inside or outside the walls?
That's a good question.
Because you were on the property.
I am in the property doing this. Yes.
Okay, you are in their feng shui garden, setting fire to things. So at this point, like, I would say that at this specific point, you are inside and you are doing, and they would just be coming road now. As you're doing this, you kind of, with your senses kicked into overdrive, you notice it takes you a while, but you notice that someone is watching you.
Okay.
And that would be?
I mean, he hasn't looked around. He's just noticed that they are watching him.
I am making a perception check.
Very well.
Versus whoever's stealth, I guess. In this case.
Okay. Let me get my dice out.
I guess it's versus whoever's stealth, right?
It would be.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have horrible wisdom. Okay, it's a 17. I rolled a 16.
That is a 19 before modifiers.
Yeah, if you rolled a nat 19 versus my nat 16, you're fine.
They are very well hidden.
But I know that somebody's watching me, right?
Yeah, you definitely know that someone is watching.
Does it feel like they have intent to stop me?
No.
Not you
really.
actually don't sense any intent off of them, which is weird.
Can I tell if it's a person or is it an animal?
It does not feel like an animal.
Okay, so I won't hunt
there's intelligence behind the gaze. It's not like primal intelligence like pack tactics, but it is just analytical intelligence.
I'm gonna keep a loose. I'm gonna keep my senses completely open for my surroundings, just in case of attack or if anything changes. I'm gonna continue to work my little fire. Just get it. It's not a big fire. It's just kind of there to warm, you know.
Okay.
Yep.
As you're getting that set, I mean the eyes are still there.
Okay. Okay, so would it be a survival check if I'm trying to sniff to find food?
If you are actively tracking an animal to try and find it or to gather or forage, it is a survival check.
Okay. Well, that's a nat 1.
You know, it's crazy, but inside this like walled forest, there is just no food anywhere to be found that isn't in like these weird containers.
This is the weirdest damn forest ever. At this point, he's stomping around like Inosuke, kicking the ground. Where's the running food?
Sounds like someone's having a tantrum.
If only you knew about it.
Yeah.
So at this, like, as you're stomping around and kicking things, you just hear shh.
I drop to the ground, like, quickly, very low on all fours.
Okay.
I'm on very high alert. I'm essentially like a cat at this point, of like a very wound up cat. Like, I'm just dropping low because I heard something. And now I'm looking around to find out, to see where the source of it was.
Make another perception check.
Oh, please no nat ones this time. Oh, god damn it. Okay, that's not any better. That's a 9. That's so 10 in total.
Okay.
His perception is shit. He has a very low wisdom.
That seems like a weird thing for a mountain person to have.
Hey,
that
look here.
that does
You're not wrong.
that does not beat, but at this point they reveal their presence to you. It is a young woman in a house of butterflies who is standing at the end of the hallway with long black hair and kind of these really intense green eyes.
Uh-huh.
And she's just like, people are trying to sleep. Shh.
Upon hearing that there's people here, he bolts.
God damn it.
She just looks at you and goes, okay, come back soon. Just waves.
I didn't say he bolted off the property, he just bolts from her. And like, he's trying to... About partway through, he realizes he should probably have asked where there were less people. So he turns and goes back.
She's standing there. Like, I mean, at the maximum field of your vision, she is just...
He very, like, he tries to calmly ask. He's not very calm, but he's doing his best. He's doing his very best, damn it.
Like, no one... Got him!
They're like, what is Hikaru doing? His best, people. He's like,
okay.
Where can I find less people and more food?
Well, we have lots of food here, and we don't have a lot we just have people.
How many people?
Currently we have 6 patients.
He starts counting on his hands. He's like, that's much less than what's over there. I'm okay here. This is safe. Can I come in and have food?
Yes.
Takes his shoes off and calmly walks in.
She like leads you into kind of a what looks like a central dining room, but it's essentially just empty.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kind of like claps her hands, and a small waitstaff of about 3 people pop out, and she just goes,
As far as Inosuke is concerned, he just saw a person clap their hands and people just appeared. She is a wizard.
Why
did I say Inosuke? What the fuck did I say Inosuke?
I don't know.
Hikaru. As far as Hikaru is concerned, she's a wizard.
She just looks at it and just goes, just the basic lunch menu. And they just kind of nod and start prepping food in the back. And she just sits down at a table and starts kicking her legs. Like, she's not even sitting on the bench. She is, like, actually sitting on the table.
Hikaru is, like, keeping his eyes fixed on her because he is at this point, he believes that she is capable of dark magic. She just summoned 3 people.
She is just kind of like, you can tell that her guard is pretty much down. Like, she is not concerned with this. She's just waiting for food. Like, the best way I can describe this is, you know that scene in the show where Nezuko's just lying on her back, kicking her feet up in the air? That's essentially what is happening.
Yeah. I get that.
She is just laying on it.
We're about like a little bit away from the moment where Inosuke receives kindness for the first time, and he's like, yeah. That's where we're at with Hikaru. It's just a question of who is the one that introduces him to kindness.
Yeah. It doesn't take them long, like maybe at most 5 minutes to prepare 2 lunch sets, and you see like they've got extra. Like they made enough for a good batch of people. They just are wanting to see how much y'all want to eat.
Hikaru's gonna do his best to eat all of it.
So the main course is basically just rice with tempura shrimp and some ginger, as well as mixed vegetables and soup.
Like I said, he's Inosuke with table manners, so he will actually use chopsticks. He's not going to eat everything with his hands, but he's going to happily and quickly try and consume as much as he can.
Gotcha. The woman with green eyes across from you is keeping pace.
And for the first time, his guard is actually down.
Oh, god damn you.
Now strike.
No, I mean for the first time in a while since he got to this city, it's like he can relax, is what I mean.
Yeah, she's just like eating food as quickly as you are.
Sweet. This is gonna become a competition, isn't it?
That's up to you entirely. She is just keeping pace right now. She is not trying to compete with you.
Okay, well then he's just gonna shrug that off and just keep eating.
She also just keeps eating.
Okay.
This is fine.
After a while, she finishes her bowl and just goes, seconds. And they bring her out more rice and tempura shrimp. She seems to like not really touch her vegetables at all. Like she drinks the soup and she has like a few bites of palate cleanser, but she is just concerned with the rice and shrimp.
Hikaru cleans everything in front of him, and about like 30 seconds later, he barks for seconds as well.
They bring you out seconds.
That's because he ate everything. He didn't skip his veggies. He was just like,
As you get your second, she just starts putting vegetables on your plate from her plate.
And they just disappear into his mouth. It's like they barely touch the plate.
This just becomes entertaining for her. She's just putting more vegetables on your plate.
She hasn't reached for any of my shrimp,
This just
right?
became a game. This just became a game. She's just tossing vegetables on.
Dude, she hasn't reached for any of my. She has not reached for any of my shrimp though, right?
Nah, she's concerned with her own shit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then he will.
If she gets hungry enough, she'll reach for your shit. But she's not hungry right now.
Whoa.
She's just eating contentedly.
Yep. And just watching vegetables disappear.
Yeah.
Like, he thinks nothing of this. He thinks nothing of this other than, like, oh my god, food keeps appearing on my plate. What wizard is she?
I'd say that it's at about this time, that as you both are eating, Atsuko, you arrive at the front gates of the estate. And there's like a sentry posted there, and he just kind of like looks at you and goes, hello?
Hello.
I wasn't told we were expecting visitors today.
You weren't, and I apologize for intruding, but I'm looking for someone.
Okay, are you friends with one of the wounded?
No, I am not.
Technically, he is still wounded from you previously.
Oh, that's true. I guess then, in that case, well, I guess you can say that.
Yeah, let me just, Whew. And he just kind of like opens the door for a quick second and steps out. And as he does so, another identical steps out, but this one has a mustache.
Atsuko just looks there slightly confused, but...
Please wait here, ma'am.
Alright.
And a few moments pass, and Hikaru, as you both are eating...
He has finally figured out what is happening with the vegetables on his plate and is reciprocating with shrimp.
You're throwing shrimp on her plate?
Yep.
It is vanishing in the blink of an eye.
Yes! This is a great game!
As you are engaged in this, a man walks in, wearing like a sentry's uniform and just like, walks over to her, and she kind of like stops mid-meal. And he goes,
This is suddenly very much angered Hikaru, but he keeps it to himself.
Mistress, there is someone at the gate, saying that they are here to see someone. So, like, blinks for a second, and then looks at you, and then looks at the sentry, and then looks at you, and then looks at the sentry, and just looks at you again, and is like very
Continues eating.
And just looks at the sentry again and goes, "But is she here to see one of the wounded?" No, ma'am. She says she's not. Send her in? And he just goes, is that an order or a question? And she just looks at him and just goes, yes. And he just looks more confused and looks at you, and then
Hikaru just starts chuckling with a mouthful of food.
You watch as the mustached sentry steps away, and then the original sentry appears in front of you, Atsuko, and goes, you are permitted.
Thank you.
And he just nods. And you just, as you enter in, you see that the sentry that you met with is just sitting behind the gate with a magazine.
I'm gonna, seeing her walk in, I'm gonna try and sneak in.
And then I will enter and...
roll stealth versus the guard's perception.
Does it have an advantage on the stealth?
This is still moving unseen, so yes.
Yay. That is good. That is better. 23.
19 plus 5, you are spotted.
Damn.
As you are... and you take your steps very carefully. You judge the distance between the trees to see which one of them can carry you over the wall without, like, having to leap and kind of expose yourself midair. And you find a suitable tree, and as you climb up it and get ready, as you are, like, ready to lunge forward over the wall, like, a ladder just pops up. And you watch as someone climbs up, and a very mustachioed sentry is just staring at you and goes, "Don't think about it."
I'm seriously wondering how I got in there now.
I just freeze.
Honestly, luck. He was on break.
Hikaru just fucking managed to come in. And he just started a fire. He's just like, look at this confused, scared little boy. He's just, very hungry, very tired, very stressed. Just wandered right in.
Pretty much, like he honestly, he probably looked over, saw you climb the wall, and was just like, "Nah, I'm on break." Went back to his magazine.
Where is Hikaru's stealth, by the way?
He wasn't using
Probably not better than Reikoku's.
To be fair, he wasn't using stealth. He wasn't even, like, conscious, really, of what he was doing. His survival instinct just kicked in, so I have no idea if he was trying to be quiet or not. I had no control. I was just like, he bolts to wherever forest is, and that's where he happened to go to.
Reikoku, what did you say you were doing?
Just gonna stand there real still.
He's just staring right at you.
Are you Drax the Destroyer? If you move really slowly, you can't be perceived.
Thank you. Yep, that was pretty much what I was going to do. Okay.
I mean, are you trying to actually sneak across very slowly?
I was going to just stand still, but I'm just slowly lowering myself over the wall, just like.
As you're slowly lowering yourself over the.
I'm scared of doors. I have a phobia of doors. I'm here to get treated.
What's your AC?
Not that good. 17.
That is a 15 plus 6. He clubs you as you're climbing over the wall, and you just drop the wall, and you take.
Did he fall in or out of the wall?
He fell into the because he was climbing over while he got clubbed.
Well, you accomplished your goal.
That is a 4 plus 3, 7 points of damage.
That's what you get. That's what
you're just conked on the head.
That's what you get for intruding on this ship.
Never mind.
What'd you say?
I said that's what you get for intruding on this ship.
Because ask him what I said.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Nah, I just land with a thud and just give a thumbs up to the guard. Still didn't have to use the door.
He is. Roll a deception check. You are really hammering home this.
Also, I also love Jared's response. Boy, what in tarnation are you doing?
It's
a love square.
20, so it's
no.
a 25.
That's a nat 1 before modifiers. Okay. He comes down the ladder and he grabs you by the hands and.
Please tell me he purposefully drags him through a door now.
He does not. He looks at him and he goes, "My uncle too had a phobia of doors."
Oh my god!
I understand your plight greatly.
I just clasp his hand tightly and just nod, or like covered in like dust and some scratches. Just nod. For understanding. People understand the horrors they have to experience. I cannot live inside of only a roof with 4 posts. Because every wall makes a door.
No!
He just kind of, at that point, he cocks an eye at you. I mean, you could just take the doors out and just make one large entranceway and still leave the walls.
But an entranceway is still a door.
No, a door is something that goes in an entranceway that opens and closes.
Oh, I can't wait for Hikaru
to come back. Oh my god, I'm terrified of entranceways too!
I can't wait for this. Hikaru's gonna drag you through a door at some point.
And you're gonna have to commit to the lie.
Yes.
If it's in front of this guard, you're gonna have to commit. At that point, he just goes, "Wait right here. I'll be right back." And he just walks off. Not even walking. He's like sprinting. It's like kicking up a dust cloud.
I just awkwardly kind of stand there. I'm like, "Shit, what do I do now? I don't know where she went." She went inside the door, David.
I went in. I legit went in. I just.
She walked through a door, scaredy cat.
Atsuko, you are led into by the the first entry gives you directions, but you were led into a large mess hall by a attendant who presents you with the head of the Butterfly Estate, and she is currently just engaged in what it can best be described as a food war with Hikaru Fujiwara.
But it's also like a food sharing war.
Yes, it is a food sharing war, but it is still war.
So she glances at her and then glances at Hikaru and she just sighs relief, "Oh, thank goodness he's
Without
fine."
missing a beat, Hikaru slides his bowl of rice over to her.
To who?
You.
Oh.
To Atsuko.
So
now there's just a bowl of rice at the end of the table, as these two are essentially flinging food onto each other's plate.
So she like glances at the rice and then looks at him.
It's oh my god!
And
Fucking
slowly turns at him, just raises a brow. So you're just gonna just leave me a bowl of rice? Is that what we're doing here now?
Tops it with two shrimp. Tops it with 2 shrimp.
She just stares at it. Oh,
the head of the butterfly estate takes the 2 shrimp, thinking that this is still part of the game.
No, she like glares at the lady, and then she like slowly walks up to the bowl of rice, and she just sits down and begins to slowly start eating the rice.
Is it gonna come to the point where we all have to be at this fucking mansion?
I mean, hopefully not.
God damn you,
no
Hawk!
one leaves the goddamn dining hall.
By the way,
no, because there's not that much to.
Hey, don't blame me. I just wanted to buy trinkets.
no, God damn you, Hawk! It's not a love square; it's a love door. God damn you.
Revolving doors would be Reikoku's nightmare.
Somebody needs to go.
My God.
This is adorable.
Yes! Knew somebody had to make the pun. Yes.
Oh my God, I just thought of something. You guys remember the song "Love's an Open Door"?
Love is an open door.
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
imagining like as
Damn it!
somebody singing that
Damn
song,
it!
like,
Into it.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing, you fuckers. You got to it. You got to that joke after I was halfway through writing the title for this episode.
Honestly, like the thing that makes me laugh about this more is the fact that I'm just imagining someone like singing "Love is an Open Door" and then like Reikoku's just walking down the street, spots the guard, and then the second that the person reaches the lyrical term "door," Reikoku's just shrieking in the street because he knows he has to come in.
Roll a performance check. Love is an open door.
Reikoku just has a female scream.
I'm posting a link right now. This is exactly what the sound Reikoku makes during that.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh god, what?
What?
Oh, bless you, Salty Rick.
Okay, moving on to get to things. You start eating the rice, and the head of the butterfly estate finishes her putting her food on Hikaru's plate and finishes what's on hers currently, and then just kind of turns to you and goes, "Hello."
She stops eating her rice and she looks at the lady. She goes, "How do you do?"
I'm well today.
Well, that's good.
Hikaru's still in animal kind of mode at this point, so he finishes his food, happily crawls over, and lays down next to, not head on her lap, but lays down next to Atsuko, and just, you can hear him softly snoring. Bellyful, finally relaxed, all the tension's gone, he's knocked out.
The woman in the butterfly Howery gently pets his head.
No. You're pushing this
no.
love square, aren't you, buddy?
Door.
Not until, like, she just looks at you and goes, "You have an adorable cat."
Oh, so she's also a patient of this place.
She's like, raises her hands, like,
She's
no,
also a patient!
She just looks at her and she's like, "No, she's not."
Nuzzles softly against her arm.
And then she's just like, "You know what? Thanks. Thanks.
A better love
He's
square.
very
now.
good. He's a very good cat."
She just nods and extends her hand to introduce herself to the others. "I'm sorry, I haven't properly said my name. I am Aoka Kocho of the Butterfly Estate."
She looks down in her hand slowly and reaches up to grab her hand and shakes it. She goes, "Atsuko Tenryuu." And I'm assuming you already know who this is. And
Best cat. He's
do.
best cat.
I do not, but he is entertaining.
For some reason, I agree with you. But this guy here is Hikaru Fujiwara.
Ah, I see. And she just looks over the both of you and just goes, so if I may ask, what business did you have with the butterfly state today?
Well, I mean, we, not like him and me, like I'm with another group. So we're just here for she like clears her throat and she just tries to relax because she's now slightly freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
This is like, we're just here for business.
And she looks at you all and she goes, well, I can understand that many demon slayers frequent our estate for teaching on various healing practices and remedies, as well as to purchase some of our unique supplies.
Oh god, we have to come back here, don't we?
I see. I was gonna say, I do apologize if he was any trouble.
Not at all. It's been a while since I've actually had any guests. The only people I get in here are wounded, so it's nice to have someone who's actually so lively.
I see. She like looks around the place a little bit.
It is seriously pretty empty. Like, it is surprising.
Interesting.
When Hikaru does wake up and has actually come to his senses, he's going to be very embarrassed if he's still in the same position next to her. It's going to be great.
Yep.
Yeah.
At this point, she is like looking over the room and kind of out at the wisteria, and then the previous mustachioed sentry runs in and just goes, Madam, I have need of your urgent assistance. And she just looks at him and goes, what is it? And she goes, I have met a young man, and he has a grave illness about him that must be treated. And she just like stands up and just goes and looks at Atsuko and just goes, well, duty calls. And she steps away. So now you're in this giant mess hall by yourself.
I have to mute. I can't stop laughing.
As the kitchen waits step out.
And then there were two.
And we're gonna go ahead and cut back to Reikoku.
Sweet Bean Bun is back together.
Sweet Bean Bun is back on the menu, boys.
As Reikoku, you are out in the you're out by the wall, and then suddenly the guy running back and like keeping pace behind him while minimizing her own move, like not sprinting like this guy is a young woman in a butterfly houri.
Walker, can I just say that I adore his predicament?
It's the best.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not often that not often that a role player role plays themselves into a which in and of itself is another door.
No, too many doors.
Love is an open door.
Don't worry, Hawk. I'm sure there's a way out.
The door.
Yeah, through the door.
He arrives, and she just kind of like looks you over, and she just is like, well, I should say so. It looks like he's been hit on the head. And he just goes, that was
a door. That was a door.
And as you immediately start covering for him, he just goes along with it. He goes, yeah. Door came out of nowhere. The young man hit head. It was terrible.
Yes. I was here to help save a friend. A friend of mine went to save my friend, but I followed my friend because I want to help save our friend. But a dastardly door got in the way.
and she like, in all seriousness, nods as if you are telling the whole truth.
I'm just sitting here shaking my head and just...
So how long before we get the Ryunosuke door ship?
Yeah, that is the new ship.
I'm showing up at Awa with a cardboard box that looks like a door. Oh.
I don't care who does it, but get dastardly door on a shirt. There we go.
We need, okay, again, guys, we'd love to do merch and stuff, but unfortunately, we need at least 100,000 subs before it's viable to do shirts. But rest assured, we have Get Good, I Can See Chemistry, and now Dastardly Door as 3 of our first ones we're doing. Sweet Bean Bun. The Sweet Bean Bun is happening, but it's not gonna say Sweet Bean Bun. It's gonna be a bean bun. It's gonna be a bean bun, right? It's got arms, legs, a sword, and a shield, and an army helmet. It's the Sweet Bean Bun Army. Oh yeah, we're doing it.
There we go.
All right, this is my nightmare. Anyway, she just kind of nods as if you're telling the whole truth, and just like is like, so.
Yes, Salty, you can bring it.
Will you be taking your friends? I believe I know where they are.
Yes, I bested the dastardly door, so I'm ready to. It will be safe for them to return home.
She leads you towards the mess hall, and lo, a door.
Is there a window?
There is, but it is closed.
Could you open the window for me?
She looks at you quizzically and just opens the window.
Okay.
She goes in through the door, comes to the other side of the window, and then opens it.
I'm surprised Mr. Mustache didn't explain his phobia to her.
A door killed my father.
Oh my god, this is the most character development I've ever. Not even.
No, the door was your father. Bum, bum, bum. Now I just want a picture of a dastardly door. I just want a door that says dastardly door on it, and then there's a word bubble right beside it that says hello, son. Hello, son.
You give like the snidely whiplash mustache.
Knock, knock.
God,
Who's
yes.
there? Door. Me.
But I climb through the window, and once I'm inside, I dust myself off, and I just bow towards her. Thank you, man.
Atsuko, you have just watched the head of the butterfly estate open a window, and then suddenly Reikoku is crawled through it and bowing to the head of the butterfly estate.
What's gonna be really funny?
To my party members.
What's gonna be really funny though, Walker, is when the guy that we were talking to with the really long howdy that we first met when we came to town, when word gets back to the butterfly estate that you walked in and out of that doorway pretty easily.
No, I was drunk. I had to drink myself into going through it.
Oh my god!
He is
So committed!
He doesn't know that though. He doesn't know that though, is the point. He didn't know you were drunk. No one could smell the booze on you. For being a drunk, you were remarkably alcohol-free smelling. And
Okay, it's opium, damn it.
Anyway.
You didn't show signs of opium.
I just bow towards Atsuko and Hikaru and go, when did we get a cat?
It's not a cat, it's Hikaru.
Can we get a cat?
He's basically a cat at this point, yes.
We do have a cat. I mean, it's technically, she like points down on her lap. It's Lily Hikaru, so it seems.
Well, just make sure it doesn't drool on you. That'd be kind of
Disgusting? Yeah, I know.
Yes. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't, get assassinated trying to find them.
Another door happens.
It's like, and she just looks at him. She's like, "Well, I'm not assassinated. I'm here. I'm alive. They are sitting or sleeping in my lap. So."
Do you want me to?
It was no big deal.
Do you want me to carry him back? Let him sleep.
Please do.
All right. I just scoop him up in my arms.
Okay, at this happening, you need to make a save of some sort because this is not something that he's comfortable with. And you did this while he's sleeping, and touch is everything for him. Like how
no, wait.
How Atsuko is about smells, he is about touch.
That sounds like
She just
Okay.
To, but then she like stops a moment. She's like, "No, wait. Maybe we should just."
Did you stop him before he touched me, or has he actually touched me?
I'd say that she has stopped him before he. I mean, because he was across the room.
Okay. Well, it looked like
to walk over.
Well, he straight up said he went and picked me up.
Yeah, but she also intercepted.
Okay. So is this? So he hasn't picked me up. That's the thing we're going with, right?
Yeah, he has not picked you up.
Okay, because I was about to jump right into skills, or rather, spellbook.
It's like, she's like, "Wait, I have a better idea, but we're just going to need some tempura."
What the fuck?
What? Are we gonna?
On that note, we're gonna cut back
Are
to
we battering
Daisuke
and frying him?
Tenchi. What?
It's been a while.
Are you also afraid of doors?
Am I what now?
No, I was asking if Tenchi is also afraid of doors.
Oh.
No, why?
Okay, good.
So yeah, both
Not
of you are
to
in
his
the,
knowledge.
both of you are in the room that you've secured, and you've been waiting for a really long time, and your friends haven't come back yet.
Do you think we should go check on them? It's been quite a while.
Where do you think they went?
I feel like the Scooby-Doo music should be playing in the background.
You know, that's my only guess is the most open place is that. Didn't we? I don't know. This is stupid. Not knowing where everyone is. What do we do? What do we do?
If you want to go look for them, we can. You just need to figure out where we're gonna look.
Well, we need to think of where. Okay, so where did they say they were going to check first? Did they say anything where?
Did they?
If I remember correctly, they said that, I mean, y'all talked about how the areas that he would have gone would have been in the direction of, like, the information center in Butterfly State, with the Butterfly State having the largest kind of open area, and Atsuko just kind of, like, she just straight up went and tracked him. Like, she didn't really communicate anything. She's like, I'm gonna go search the area, and just went, whoosh, just yeeted out of there, and then Reikoku followed a little bit later.
Eat.
None of them conveyed anything about like where they were going, just a general direction.
Do we want to check with like the information center if anyone's seen them?
I mean, yeah, at the very least, there are bound to be reports of. I'm sorry, Richie. I keep forgetting your character's name.
Hikaru. That's okay. It took me a second or two to remember it too.
There's bound to be some reports of Hikaru floating about anyway.
I don't think it would be hard to see a man running on all fours.
I'm sure it would.
Yeah.
I just hope he hasn't climbed up on another electrical pole.
Oh, no. Yeah, let's go check.
All right, so you're heading for the information center?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You all arrive at what is a large 3-story traditional style building, but it has more windows than it should. And as that kind of bothers you for a moment, you see why, as suddenly one of the windows opens and someone leaps out of it across the rooftops and is just sprinting full speed.
What?
It is not me.
It is not Hikaru.
Oh, can we tell it's not Hikaru?
Yes, they're in a full, like, all-black outfit.
Damn it.
Ninjas!
Does it look like anyone's, like, reacting like they just got robbed or, like, screaming or something?
No, they're just... Everyone's kind of, like... They just all seem like this is common day stuff.
And they smashed through the window. They didn't open it and run out?
No, they opened it and they jumped out.
Okay.
Why did that person go through the window?
Maybe he has a phobia of doors.
Oh,
jeez.
He's kind of like looking like, what?
No one's paying it any mind.
Okay.
No one else cares, then there must be some reason.
I'm gonna go ahead and move your tokens over there, by the way.
God damn it, sir. That's hilarious.
All right. As you all enter inside, it is this.
Did we have to walk through a door or a window?
There's a door. Smart guy.
Daisuke will open the door. Going in.
All right.
Everybody quickly take a glance at the Discord.
Jesus.
That's a pretty door.
That's a very nice door. Okay. So the building inside is essentially like there's one ground expanse, and then the other 2 floors you saw are essentially just balconies. Like they are these large balconies that have open spaces in the middle, so that from the center of the room you can look up and see the 2nd and 3rd floor. But you just can't kind of get a grip on what's up there. People are hurrying about in the all black outfits that you saw before, delivering parcels and letters, and there are a variety of birds you can hear squawking from the 3rd floor that these seem to be getting delivered to. And at the very back of it all, like kind of barking over everybody, is this man you would say is maybe in like his mid-20s, like mid to late 20s, with this massive scar across his forehead that arcs down over one of his eyes. And he's just kind of got this... I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this. He's just got this, like, essentially a mohawk that turns into ponytail. Like, plural. And is wearing, like, this sleeveless black uniform with these bracers and gloves. And he's just kind of, like, calling out orders over them. And then as they see... the movement kind of slows down to a stop. And then it picks right back up again after a while. But this guy is no longer barking out orders as soon as you 2 enter. And he's just staring at you.
Hello?
Hello.
We were wondering if you saw our... if you've seen a man with a yellow... What is the name of the cloth?
Howdy.
Howry.
Howry.
Howdy.
Come by here?
He looks at... He, like, literally looks around his people and just says, "Did anyone wear yellow today?" And they all kind of, like, flinch. And he goes, "Speak up." And none of them say anything, and he goes, "Then no."
Well, we weren't talking about one of your workers.
Daisuke is gonna... What is Daisuke feeling from the atmosphere in this fucking room?
They're making cocaine, aren't they?
The best way I can describe the empathy that you feel right now is that they're all fucking terrified of this guy. But they also have a very deep respect for him.
Okay.
You just walked into a cracked in, didn't you?
Nope, he walked into the information center.
Oh my god, that's scary in itself.
Now, what was up with the gentleman that ran through the window?
He's a courier. They carry letters.
It's a mailing system, man. Similar to how we used hawks back in my hometown.
I'm used to people not climbing through windows to deliver letters.
Well, information has to get from one place to another, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
I bet where you come from, they use doors.
They do. It's normal.
Actually, this raises a good question. Y'all haven't essentially received your... I know that Daisuke, you said technically y'all haven't received your official uniforms yet.
Daisuke, I know that
Daisuke, I know that you said that you have like a mock uniform. Kazu, do you have like a similar kind of like mock uniform that you wear, or do you wear something else for now?
I have one, but I'm not wearing it.
Then he is entirely focused on Daisuke. Like, he is giving Tenchi some mind, but he is entirely focused on Daisuke.
Right. Sorry then. Thank you so much for your help. He'll bow as he turns and is about to leave.
You could have asked about the others. Like,
did a girl with a stripe of purple come by in her hair?
So glad you clarified in her hair. Because he gave you a look until you said he like calmed down a bit and he goes, yeah.
Oh, which way did she go?
He just squints a bit and just says, is this official business or an inquiry?
Official business?
Then piss off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got no business with Demon Slayers.
Right. Well, sorry then. Let's get out of here.
What a dick!
Daisuke would need to leave. Like, geez, I haven't really done anything, but...
God damn it.
Okay, we're next, Demon Slayer.
Oh my god.
He's like, I am not associating with you. I am not a part of you.
The second he said I don't do business with Demon Slayer, it's like, I'm not revealing that info.
Well, it is good that I, traveling Ronin, Tenchi, I'm just this guy. Peace! At that, you are kind of back to school.
Oh, he definitely saw her, but I don't know why he was...
Probably noticed the mock outfit she had on.
I didn't really have much when I came here, so yeah.
Well, we know she had to have come from the way we came. So the question becomes, did she keep going, or did she turn?
I don't think she would have turned. If he definitely saw her, that means she definitely was this way. If she would have came back. She did turn. No.
It's like, we don't know if she went this way, or if she cut around here.
Support the official release.
Just as a question, how long do y'all stand outside of the information center debating? Honest question.
Seeing as that guy's reluctance to not deal with us, I would suggest we move across the street.
Yeah.
Okay, you move across the street. Are you still? But my question is, are you still kind of in the fixed location that you are?
Yes.
How long do you stay there?
Depends on how long it takes us to figure out where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you paint a picture for me. How long do you debate where the hell you're?
Probably I would say. Would you say like 2 minutes?
Yeah, 2 minutes works.
All right. After 2 minutes, which way do you decide to go?
My vote is if we follow a turned path, there's no telling how many more turns we think we're gonna have to make. Let's keep going forward.
Yeah, agree.
Okay. So as you all continue forward up the main road towards what would be the Butterfly Estate, this is where we're gonna actually reunite the group. Atsuko, you were gonna have to fucking explain this like insane plan to me that requires temporary shift.
I was gonna place like food, like maybe on the temple.
You're gonna eat Reese's Pieces here? Oh my god!
Yo, wake him up with food. Wake him up with food.
His belly's full. This isn't gonna work.
God damn it.
Oh, I'm not telling you. They're gonna go ahead and keep doing it. It's just not gonna have an effect.
Well, then don't tell them that.
I'm saying that to the DM, not to you guys.
Anyway.
Alright. Well, if that's not gonna work.
Okay, so you try that and you fail. What is your next plan?
Is he like laying on a rug ring?
It is a bench, essentially. He is laying on a bench.
I'm just laying on my lap.
No, I was beside you, not on you.
Beside. Okay, beside. Okay, well,
He's still on the bench.
Then I'm going to like
We move the bench
forward and like lightly blow in his ear.
Okay.
Oh, geez. Okay.
He
That's
scratches. He scratches at his ear and like, freaking tries to swat away the air.
I lean to his ear and blow into it.
He kicks you in the nuts.
You're gonna have to roll an attack. And this is gonna be a disadvantage because your eyes are not open. You are merely engaging a sensation.
Oh my god. Okay. So where is my base attack? Because I rolled the same thing twice and it was not bad. Let me look at my.
Are you proficient with unarmed attacks?
I don't know.
I don't think you put that as an option.
You would just be.
I mean, I have one more tactic. But
Technically,
you would be adding technically your. Technically, if it's an unarmed attack,
Dex.
You'd be adding your strength.
My strength? Why strength instead of Dex? I'm Dex based.
Because that's what unarmed strikes are usually used for.
Yeah, unarmed strikes are normally a strength based.
What's your AC?
Stat.
Yeah, what's your AC?
Same time. 3, 2,
no,
1.
I asked first. Thank you.
My AC is set, sir. The DM knows that.
Your AC is what?
It's set. Like, it's a set thing.
Okay, well, yeah, but what I'm saying is, I rolled my attack, so what is your AC? Did I make it or not?
Well, I need to know your attack so I can say if you made it or not.
He said it was 16.
DM, I rolled a 16. 15 and a 1 for my mod.
That does not hit.
You barely brush aside. This is just pure reflex at this moment.
you know what? I have one more idea, but this might make everybody in the chat flip out.
Let's pee on him.
No. So I don't know how.
The difference in the breath is something that he did not like, so he's now crawled under the table.
God dang it.
So, by the way, that was a really loud ow. So has the butterfly lady heard that?
If she hasn't come running.
Okay, cool.
Changing his litter box.
No. Or bathing him.
He starts smelling, and he's like, nope. And he starts walking, he walks out the room. Through the door, in fact.
Hikaru just like, not Hikaru, Atsuko just like looks at Reikoku. Just...
He's awake, he is very aware of what's going on, he has returned, but he's very confused about where he is and why he is.
What were you saying, Atsuko?
You're like, well, I guess we should follow.
That does seem to be the trend of the day.
Sadly.
Okay, DM?
Hmm?
He smelled himself, he's looking for a bath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that was his thought process. It was like, oh my god, what is that stench? Oh my god, that's me.
I go out the window.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
So you're diving out the window?
I was gonna wait for her to go through, and then I was gonna meet her outside.
I'm going out the door like a normal person would.
I
I'll
should have
explain
clarified.
something
He
later.
didn't walk outside through a door. He walked,
You walked
further
through
in.
the door physically, knocking it over.
Well, DM, he walked further into the structure, not out of the structure. To clarify.
Okay.
Yeah, just clarification. So if they walked outside, they're going in the opposite direction of him.
So now people are just going in more opposite direction.
I did say follow.
Okay. So then you all just proceed further into the structure.
I'll find another window.
Good luck.
This is just the best.
Atsuko, when you get inside, can you please open a window? You also might want to, for the...
Also at this point, Hikaru is just going, hello?
Just like, I'll open up a window if I find one.
Thank
Stay
you.
close.
I'll explain later. This is not my proudest moment.
I could tell. Sadly.
I just wanted to make sure you weren't, killed.
Dead? Yeah, I figured.
Has
So
anybody...
so are you walking through the hallways still screaming hello?
Well, not screaming, just calling out. Not screaming. He's just like, hello?
I'm still following Hikaru.
So yeah,
I'm like,
that's what he's doing. You're maybe like 10 feet away. He's not trying to hide his presence. His footfalls are not soft.
So I'm following
just-
behind.
I'm just walking around the outside of the building looking for windows. Because this is my life now.
As you're walking around, just calling out hello, you hear a set of rapid footsteps, followed by someone kicking a door down, down the hallway.
Yes, murder the doors.
Wait, I just thought of something. What if we took a window, not in a wall or anything, and opened a door and stuck that open window in the doorway? Would he be able to go through it?
Technically, if you think about it, traditional Japanese sliding doors that have like all that have like the patterns and stuff on them are basically window doors.
You know what that reminds me of?
Well, he kicks down a window door then.
You know
Okay,
what
who
that-
kicks down a window door?
You see a man in his late 20s, early 30s, standing at the end of the hallway, just with his arm in a sling, in kind of like a medical robe, but the things that stand out and distinguish him are the fact that his hair is spiked up. It is dark brown with kind of like blue fringes, and he has the headband around his head that has various color patterns around it, and he's scratching his head and he just goes, "Shut up!"
Where's the bath?
He just looks at you and goes, "Kids. Find it yourself, I'm not your babysitter."
At that point, exercises breath, focuses on his feet, and he's basically going to lightning step, trying to find... He's basically going to zip through this place trying to find a bath.
Are you going around or through this guy?
Around.
Okay, then.
I'm not trying to attack a person that's clearly injured.
That's injured? Are you crazy?
As you are zipping around, there's no distinct markers for bathrooms.
Okay, I'm not looking for bathrooms. I'm looking for a bath. If this is, and you have stated that this is a place of rest and healing, so there would be an outdoor bath of some sort.
This is like a hospital. They would
It's a hospital. You can be like sponge baths.
Yeah.
They wash you.
You guys are thinking more traditional hospitals. This is more like a Japanese style.
That sounds like it's up to him.
Fine, DM. How
my
Japanese are
grandpa
we
would do
making this,
that.
or is this more Western?
It has a bit of both, actually. So there's actually an indoor bath. There's an outdoor bath that is walled off completely and says closed for maintenance.
Okay, what's the indoor bath?
What?
Where's the indoor bath?
Far. Like, even using your lightning step, it's still gonna be like a good 3 minutes to reach it.
Okay.
Atsuko, as you kind of like are following Hikaru, you just see this thing happen, and then suddenly Hikaru's gone, and there's a guy standing in the hallway.
He turned into this guy.
You can still follow my scent. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Take you longer.
She's like, of course, still following, but she like stands, you know, kind of face to face with the guy that's in front.
Okay.
She's like, I apologize if he's causing you trouble.
I'm just not a fan of noisy people.
I was really hoping either the mustache guy or the butterfly person would just tell me where it is so I could go to it. But you had to make this difficult, Walker.
It's minimally staffed. What do you want from me?
Better job! That's what I want. No, I'm kidding.
Anyway.
Right. It's impressive you had enough NPCs for us to spend a session in a bathhouse. Or not a bathhouse, the hospital.
We spent all that time looking for a hot spring. Now we're just trying to find a fucking bath.
Like, we're literally staying in a hot spring.
He doesn't know that!
I know!
We are gonna have to wrap here in the next, like, 30 minutes. Like, I need to end it by 10:30.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So she's like, well, you'll get used to it from time to time. Especially when it's younger kids. And she just kind of like hesitates.
He's like, as you're saying, like, you'll get like half groaning, half growling.
She's like, I apologize for bothering you. And she bows and is like, excuse me, and she walks around him and continues to follow the card.
Let me know if you found a window.
Okay.
In the next hallway, you find his. In the next hallway, you find his Haori on the ground.
At this point, as you all kind of arrive at the junction of the road, like where the butterfly estate would be, Tenchi, it is not hard to hear this commotion. You are just kind of like walking down the road, and all you hear is a loud crack as what you can only assume to be a door was just broken.
This is the best plot line ever. We didn't get anything done, but I feel like we kept the audience entertained.
Well, upon hearing that, I immediately stopped moving.
Wait.
Hey, pause for a sec. Look to my side. What the fuck was that?
Something the matter?
Wait, you don't hear that? Pretty loud.
Do I sense the chaos? Empathy. Do you want me to roll a perception check?
This is difficult because I'm trying to think this is a perception check. Cite the. This would be like a perception check, I guess. Oh, okay, never mind. Hold on. Let's see, how many individual? Okay, there are this many individuals currently residing there.
I was gonna leave this alone, but I guess I'll post it here now.
There are roughly 11 individuals in there currently. Well, no, because there's 6 patients. There is currently the 3 wait staff, the 2 sentries, the head of the butterfly estate, and now 3 of your party members. So there's roughly 15 people over there. So it's not hard to pick up on the cavalcade of emotions over in that direction. But you can roll insight if you want to pinpoint certain things.
Sure.
There you go, Vex. That's appropriate for you.
Would I have advantage?
Let me check the Google Doc stuff.
What's appropriate for me?
Look in the Discord.
Yes, on all. Yep. So you would have advantage. This would be a 12. Yeah, you can sense that there is a lot of different emotions going on in that area. One of them being a high level of frustration.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, who what kind of, who just kicks in a door?
There's a lot of, jeez, there's so many emotions coming from, maybe we should check there, knowing our luck.
Wait, you think they're in there?
Yeah, I would guess.
Alright.
Okay. As y'all arrive at the front gate, there's the initial sentry there who just kind of looks over y'all and goes, do you all have business today with the Butterfly Estate?
We were looking for a woman with a purple hair stripe in her hair.
Oh, yes, she's already inside. Are you friends of hers?
Would I recognize the name Butterfly Estate instantly?
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot. Given the region you're from and what your parents did, yes! Yes, you do!
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What's the matter?
Oy
I'm so glad I showed up at the Butterfly Estate. This has been nothing but entertaining.
But I don't think I really described what that relationship would have been. So how do you think how do you think we're going about this?
That's an excellent question. I mean, it depends on just kind of your family's relationship with them and kind of how frequently your parents were in and out of their doors.
Considering they work together, probably not that often. But they're not ones to go around making enemies if they don't have to.
So you'd probably know the Butterfly Estate by like too much about personnel.
So could you repeat that? You cut out halfway through.
You'd know them by name, but not by.
Okay.
So yeah, at the mention of that, like you know who the hell you're. And he kind of like opens the gate and shows you inside. And as you all step through the entranceway, there's just another guard there flipping through a magazine.
Did we notice the open window that Hawk went through?
I mean, it takes y'all a little while of walking around, but yeah, the window is still open. No one closed it.
He's still outside, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still looking for windows.
Yeah, he's still, like, walking around the perimeter looking for... So you...
Can I, like, find a window that I can open from the outside?
You can certainly try.
I shall try.
Make a perception check.
A perception.
Because you're looking for it, you're not, like, actively seeing if it can be opened yet.
Can we make a perception check to see him walking around?
Sure, go for it.
That's a 17, Walker. Sorry, 18, sorry.
I mean... Okay, so Daisuke doesn't really see it. Oh my god.
Although, if I'm using my hearing, I have advantage.
Fair enough. Okay, you can hear him. Like, would you be, like, distraught by the situation or just frustrated? Or, like, what is your emotional state right now? I'm talking to Reikoku.
Reikoku is just, he's been trained to try and keep his emotions under check. He's just, alright. You've dug this grave for yourself. This is where you are now in life.
You could just kind of hear like a little like muttering, but you can't make out what he's saying.
He's not talking. He's just like huffing a little bit. Just
yeah, you can hear the huffing.
Can I feel the frustration like as much as he's?
How much are you giving off, Hawk?
He's based. He's not trying to give off anything, but he's very much like the embodiment of the "this is fine" me.
So you can feel blips, almost like dots on a sonar. Like it pops up every now and then.
And this is a guy who thinks of himself as a badass, like edgelord type, and he just had to, on a spur of the moment, lie about being afraid of doors. So he's just like, "Fuck, what do I do from here?"
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, you all get a general idea of where he is. You can go over to where he is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You spot him. He's looking for windows, and
Reikoku?
Rinko? Just a pause here for a second. Jared has the best comment of the night. It has been disasterifically adorable episode. All right, please continue.
Reikoku, what the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to find a open window.
Why? There's a door back there.
There's a door.
Reikoku
Actually, there's an open window back there too.
I know. I came out of that window. you know, in anime when like someone just has like that like cloud of black just hanging over like the sweat drop. That's basically Reikoku just slumped over. Just.
Are we talking about the Hashirama face?
I don't know. Can you link me? Reikoku basically has that. He's just kind of hunched over, presses his hands against the windowsill, just slumped a little bit.
Daisuke is completely... But is the guard that's hit him behind us? Is this the guard escorting us?
It's been a very, very trying day, guys.
What? Can't you just go through the door?
I can't!
I can't! You can't!
I can't go through the fucking door! I just want to climb a tree somewhere and kill someone! I hate doors.
Here you go. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
That is exactly what he is right now.
I don't want
It's the Hashirama face.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Can't use the door.
You stay right there, Hashirama. I'll deal with you in a moment.
No.
Okay, well, to that.
This is beautiful.
Daisuke is just kind of confused and like, okay.
I just look at Daisuke pleadingly. Can't you open the window in the hallway from inside?
I'm sure.
Never tell anyone of my shame.
That
I will murder.
you can't go through doors? Daisuke's
He just, like, in the most defeated way possible, just mutters, "I'll murder you if you do." There's no this threat.
You dug your own grave with this, sir.
Threat.
This is a broken man.
I put my hand on his shoulder and go, "Well, you're in the right place."
No, I'm not.
I meant physically, not emotionally.
I mean, sometime you're gonna have to confront your fears.
Yeah.
At that, as you are like muttering, and you're not like wailing, but just kind of like just absolutely broken.
I'm having a breakdown.
A few feet away from you, another door gets kicked in.
Not I didn't do it.
And the individual you see walk out has an arm in a sling, wearing a medical gown with brown hair with blue fringes spiked up, and a headband that is kind of multicolored.
Is this the same dude?
Pattern. I mean, they heard the crack, and that's what brought them up the road. So eventually, he decided to leave the hall.
Hello?
I just immediately grab my arm. Ow! You have to be so loud when you do that.
he just shoots daggers at you and walks over to Reikoku and like grabs him with his one good arm, lifts him like as high off the ground as he can with one good arm, and looks at him and goes, "Quit your blubbering. You're a man, aren't you?"
God damn!
Daisuke is taken back by this gentleman. It was before I came here.
Yeah, he just picked up Reikoku. I'm immediately wiring to the roof.
Reikoku's not fighting this. He's hit a new level of investment. That's saying something.
I guess you'll work on your stories better next time. I'm afraid of doors. Why has that backfired?
And I'm afraid of doors.
Rikaku. I feel like we have to record this now. Fuck abridging. This has officially become the Demon Slayer D&D channel. Oh my god, this is so dumb. I love it.
Sir, can you please set me down?
He just like, you just see a vein kind of like pulse on his forehead, just kind of like a little red angry thing, and he goes, "Yeah, I'll put you down."
Oh dear god.
I'm preparing myself to take the hit. I guess I can't dodge.
I mean, he's also injured because he's got 7. He had 7 damage.
Yep. I mean, luckily he's not like gonna hit you again. He does have a broken arm, and he's using one of them to lift you. So he doesn't hit you. He just throws you.
Can I move to catch him?
You can do that as he hurls you directly the wall across the feng shui garden.
Can I try and like kick off the wall to catch myself?
You can have, like, which one of you is wanting to do what? You gonna?
I mean, I'm being thrown the opposite
Wire
direction
him.
of Vexed, right?
No. What I'm saying is I'm gonna make like a try and catch you like a wider sheet.
I was just gonna try and kick off the wall.
Watch him miss.
All right, make an acrobatics check.
That is one of the few things I'm actually good at.
Not. Just
What
like
was
the
that?
door.
Okay, acrobatics. What'd you roll?
21.
Okay. So as you collide with the wall, you 5 points of damage, but you are able to, like, as your feet collide with the wall and your muscles tense. It's not the first time you've like launched yourself off of something, but the force that you collide with this wall is definitely painful, and it sends some pain through you, but you still are able to perform the maneuver to land.
All right, big guy, what's your problem?
Have I found the bath yet?
Yes, you have.
Sweet. By the way, I want you to know that she's basically been following a trail of clothing to the bath where I've been at. Just basically everything except my pants, and then my pants were in the room right before. And then I just hopped in a bath.
Okay.
Yeah.
As he just looks at you and he goes, "People interrupting my goddamn peace and quiet while I'm trying to recover is my problem."
Look, I was trying to get the Catman out of there so he wouldn't. But there had to be fucking doors.
I love that apparently I've been adopted as the cat person.
he just looks at you and he goes, "Doors. Look, if there's an obstacle, you got 2 ways around it.
Oh my god.
Through it and over it."
I was told while I was in the big city, I would have to be polite. I can't go around wrecking property.
Yes, no wrecking
I mean, if you give me
sir,
permission, I
who
would
are
love to
you?
cut these down, but...
He looks at you and he goes, he looks at you and like, as you finally speak up and just, "Who are you?" He just like, "Ah!" And he looks at you and he sees kind of like your water breathing cloak and he's just like, wait. Breath of water style, huh?
Yes.
He literally watched me thunderstep right past him.
Well, he's not. He wasn't surprised by that. This is something else. He looks at you and he goes, "Oh, okay then." And you can hear his neck pop, and he goes,
"Oh shit."
Arm's still a little broken, but they did say I was cleared for some physical therapy.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
And he takes a deep breath in and exhales, and you recognize it as water breathing style.
Oh, shit.
And he is on you in an instant.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
As you can tell, the movement he used is, let's see here. It is Form 3, Flowing Dance.
Shit, I have to respond quickly. Where?
As he is coming in with a kick. Because he doesn't have a sword.
Okay, immediately going to do, where is my spell?
They're all on spellbook.
Oh, spellbook.
Cantrips are the basic stuff, and then each one, like level 1 and up, based on the amount of stamina that each technique consumes.
Okay. Yeah. Are they all under 1?
They're not. Like I said, it's based off the stamina that each technique consumes.
Okay.
So the higher staminas are the higher spell slots.
With that, I'm going to respond. I'm actually going to use my flowing dance to see if I can disengage. The other way.
Okay.
Because I was not prepared for a fight.
So he's still going to make his attack roll, but then you will still get the chance to disengage afterwards.
Could Tenchi or myself step in, or should we stay back for this?
It's up to you!
Preparing my weapons, I'm moving in.
That is a... Let's see. Plus modifiers. 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
Okay, we're in a fight now, so...
Oh, great.
Rolling for unarmed strike. That is plus proficiency. Well, no, he's not proficient in unarmed strikes, but he does still add his mod to it. 7 points of damage. As he kind of like catches you with a kick. And he's just like, come on, come on! That can't be all you've got. Your teacher should have taught you better.
I don't have my... I did not bring my blade, because I did not... like... I would have my weapon, but I'm not going to draw it on someone who's...
DM, how far away from me... how far away from the bathhouse are they? Or the bath area?
From your distance, it is roughly...
Someone has hiccups?
300 feet.
You! 300 feet?
300 feet.
Using Thunderstep, how fast could I get there?
How much stamina are you willing to burn?
Well, I did just have a rather nice nap.
It is going to take some time, though. Like, each one of those takes an action, so... Yeah, are you... Like, you were still in the bath. Are you getting out of the bath?
I'm about to get out of the bath. How close is she to finding me?
That's up to Atsuko.
I'm basically saying I've been in the bath for a little while now. So it's just a question of whether we do the classic anime trope or not.
It also depends on if you've heard this.
Yeah.
It was just a kick.
Yeah, it was a kick, and it's.
I was
300 feet
saying
away.
if I'm sensing something, and you're saying it's 300 feet away. That's not that far away for me to sense something.
Okay, I misunderstood the question. Then my apologies.
I'm sensing
they
a
are
tussle.
Positioned... Are you rolling to sense a tussle?
Oh, okay, I can roll for that.
I mean, wouldn't you need to be passive in this case?
At this point, I would like to say that I definitely 100% sense a tussle. And you didn't use the sound effect this time. I'm gonna go ahead and pause. You owe us 2 sound effects because this is the second nat 20, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
Natural 20.
There we go. Once more.
Natural 20.
There we go. All right.
Walker, will I be able to get my 2 strike in?
Yes.
Yeah,
also, Fel, you modified the wrong section of your HP.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, what you can do is if you click on the red circle above your token and just type in minus and then the number, it subtracts the HP for you.
There we go.
Okay. I was just asking if I sense it. I guess with a nat 20, I do.
With a nat 20 perception, you can feel a disturbance through the vibrations. It's a little through the bathwater, but
I'm not completely submerged, dude.
No, I know, but it still would cut off some level of sense.
Okay. I'm just asking if we're doing the classic anime trope or not, and that's kind of up to... Pardon me.
That's up to...
That's up to you, Lady Chan. Are you opening the door the moment I stand up out of the bathwater?
I just realized I accidentally muted myself. Fuck. I mean, like,
Bravo.
we could do that.
That's the thing that's up to you, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Roll for nudity. No.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, so yeah, I've had a meal, I've had a nap, I'm feeling pretty good, I'm finally back, and then suddenly my battle sense was triggered for some reason. So now I'm like, I'm itching for a brawl, not a murder, but a brawl, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I stand up.
All right. So at this point, since he has launched his first attack, this would be the point we roll initiative. Since Kazu, Reikoku, and Daisuke are engaged, you all will roll initiative, and then essentially Hikaru and Lady Chan, you can use whatever techniques you would like to try and close the distance before it too long. And if you are able to make it before like a certain number of rounds, then you can roll initiative for yourselves.
Do we roll to cover the amount of distance, or to see how much distance?
You would essentially just like if you're going to be. Then I would count it as the dash action, which means you're moving 60 feet around.
Okay.
That doesn't count.
In other words, it's going to take you at least a couple rounds to get there.
So I stood up.
It's not letting me do it. What? None of the fuck.
None of the fuck. It's not letting you open the door.
Lady Chan, you're not rolling in.
Lady, you're not opening the door.
No.
Cursed doors.
She's rolling initiative, dude.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, actually, we're not.
You don't need to
that's
yet.
what I heard.
Don't roll in. We don't roll initiative until we get there.
All right. I was about to say.
Okay. So at the top of the round is Reikoku.
Hey. Akuno.
Not the fuck.
Open the door.
Why are you attacking my companion?
He just kind of chuckles to himself and just... What, now you're all serious? Is this some bit?
No, it's not some bit. Attacking someone who didn't attack you?
He just kind of shrugs and he goes...
I was going to put up with you throwing me because you are injured. But I will not allow you to attack someone else.
He widens his stance a bit. Come on, then.
Alright. I'm going to rush towards him.
Okay.
Not to, kill, but more just to hopefully knock out.
Okay. Right. You're rushing towards him. Okay, so you're closing the distance. What are you doing next?
Looking at my full focus techniques.
Okay.
I have access to ones on the level 1 tab, right?
Okay, look. With all things in the spell book, right now the maximum y'all would have as far as stamina is concerned is up to level 4.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know how.
Basically, I've divided it up by like the highest ranking
DM
tab. Yes.
The reason I was interrupting you to try and get over to our scene was because you're gonna have to save the fight for tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, we got 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I was like, yeah, best to not start getting into the scene and stuff. I said tomorrow. What the hell? Next session, not you.
Yeah, I was about to say.
But yeah.
All right,
fine then. Switch over to them then.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get this fixed and just done and out of the way, because better to end on a laugh than on a fight that we can finish. Yeah.
Then in that case, whenever we pick up next, because the schedule would have us do it on November 4th, yeah. But unfortunately that is right after AWAS, so I am not gonna I'm just gonna look at everyone's schedules and see where we are, because I'm not gonna force all my players to jump into something after a long con weekend.
To be fair, who has to fly back? That's the question here.
I do.
Fel has to fly. Pardon me. Fel has to fly back. Fel is the only one that would be probably the.
Not available.
I would be back at 9 o'clock my time.
Yeah, he'd be the only one that's
9
unavailable.
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Yeah, I leave early.
Okay, then yeah, we'd all be here for that.
Yeah.
All right. If everyone doesn't think they'd be too tired, then
I'm all for it, dude. Dude, we're all leaving on Monday, which means we're taking Sunday to have a relax and a rest. Like, I'm not planning on doing a whole bunch of shit on Sunday. I mean, yeah, all of us are going to be around, but we're not going to be really dealing with the con so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that's what we're all doing, then I guess we'll see everyone again on
especially because we're not doing anime and stuff next week anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing Halloween stuff and then anime and stuff. Halloween stuff, then the next one is the freaking Demon Slayer, and then it's anime and stuff again. Good lord. I need to actually, before we wrap this up, after you're done with the session, which I figure you're close to, I'm gonna have to chat with the audience before we call it for the evening. So,
okay.
Let's go ahead and wrap that up. Okay, so I stood up from the water.
Alright, so Atsuko opens the door and she's like, hey, is everything okay? And then, just...
There's a naked dude just stood up from the water.
Stood up there and she just stares. She slowly steps out and just closes the door and then places her back on the door and just covers her face. Just intense screaming.
So Hikaru is basically a lobster sitting with half his face buried in the water, basically. Like, he's just a giant form of beet red. And he just dropped back down almost immediately. So, like, his nose and his eyes are the only things, his everything from his nose up is protruding above. Everything below that is buried in the water, and he is basically lobster red. So there we go. We've ended on that goofy, funny note. With the exception of water bubbles. And if you could actually hear what a person was saying clearly through water, you would hear stupid doors. That's that.
And with that, we will end tonight's session.
Yay! This was probably hell for Walker. I'm so sorry, but it was a lot of fun for the audience, I feel.
This was a lot of improv, which I'm to. It was just a lot of NPCs that I hadn't planned to be.
Don't worry, we'll get to the black powder merchant soon.
Like the guy who kicked you in the face.
Yeah,
who wasn't supposed to be here this early.
Can we just get a hand for Reikoku and the doors? Jesus Christ.
That went places I didn't expect.
Wow, yeah, it did.
I mean, I had to run with it. You gave me a gold mine.
Yeah, let's close the door to this session. Well spoken, Jared. All right, so I think all said and done. I think Sweet Bean Bun had some a few steps forward, and we even got that nice little naked moment at the end. So there you go.
And I must head off to go to another stream. So.
All right.
Yeah, I have to do a D&D
so everybody,
session
before we head out, I want to quickly say there will be. Hold on, I gotta talk to the audience before we head off. Before everybody heads out, I just want to say really quickly, if you haven't checked out the website, please do that. We will be adding a Demon Slayer page to the website for Demon Slayer D&D, along with all the episodes. We're also going to post an image gallery, and it's going to be images that all of these jerks, because they do it all the time, that's why my Twitter is full of freaking Demon Slayer pictures, is because these guys keep posting Demon Slayer related content that's absolutely adorable and or hilarious. And I think we're going to start an image gallery for that and have it set up as its separate category too. So look forward to that. We will also, if we're doing that, I know Tony's going to want me to put up a Dungeons and Demon Slayer, Dungeons and Fat Dogs one as well. So we might do that. It's just the Demon Slayer one's been taken off. Man, you guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting us, and help it continue to grow. Spread the word. Let people know what's out here. You got friends that watch Demon Slayer? Tell them to come check out our stupid, silly little show.
Indeed.
That is it. So once again, thank you to our glorious DM Walker for rolling with us through this improv session.
Hooray! I am so tired.
I'm over here just kind of like, it's okay. Don't worry. Just as a heads up, guys, don't worry. As much as like I didn't get to do anything as much, like it's fine.
Nobody's worried about you, Phil.
No, jeez.
Oh, but
well, I mean,
wow, what happened? Suddenly, I turned into Lady Chan this episode. What?
I mean, next session, maybe.
Oh no! All right. But big hands and thank yous to Fel, Hawk, Vex, Lady Chan, so much for taking time out of their schedules to come and play some silly Demon Slayer D&D with us, and once again, mad props to Hawk's improv skills and doors. This is going to be a meme that will not die for a while, I feel.
Yeah.
The audience isn't going to let it go.
I feel like Reikoku is just like when you guys go back to his home village, you're gonna find that
there's no doors.
He went ahead like a week ahead of you guys to remove every single door in the village and bribe everybody to take a hated door.
All the screws and the screwdrivers are missing. There's no hinges.
The only issue is that I'm pretty sure that the headquarters had a door.
And to make things funnier, because he did that a week in advance, that means they could not shut themselves out from the elements, so the entire village perished.
Probably.
They're not perished. They're just very uncomfortable.
Bold of you to assume that they're weak to cold and heat.
Exactly.
All right. Well, either way, they're very perturbed, and when they see him again, they're going to murder him. It's going to be beautiful.
Right, and with that, we'll wrap the stuff.
Sweet Bean Bun Army out!